pressure. So if you have high blood pressure, try NyQuil High Blood Pressure. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever, sore throat, cold, and flu for people with high blood pressure medicine. Use as directed and keep out of reach of children.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by McKeon Law Group, recovering millions at damages for personal injury clients throughout East Tennessee. Call Jed McKeon and the McKeon Law Group so they can help you get the help you need. 294-8008 and attorney-knoxville.com.
Fires the ball down the middle. Jason Swain!
It's time to kick off 3 hours of fair and honest discussions that go beyond the headlines of today's sports news.
And for a Tennessee touchdown!
From the Budweiser studios of 99.1, the Sports Animal. Here are a couple of guys with over 30 years of combined knowledge of Tennessee sports. Here's Josh and Swain.
Good Monday afternoon. Welcome in to Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us today. We are very excited to be with you for the next 3 hours. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Tennessee fans had a pretty good weekend. We'll talk about it. We'll talk Tennessee hoops, Tennessee football, college football, the NFL. A lot to cover on this Monday afternoon. Final few days here in the month of January. We invite you to be a part of the show today as well. You can call or text in at 865-656-9900 as we kick things off here on 99.1 The Sports Animal and AM 640 The Sports Monster, where the Eric Haynes Show with Brian Rice left off just a few minutes ago. Swain, good afternoon. How are you?
What's up, man? Good sports week. Tennessee got the dub in Nashville, so we were entertained with the conference championships at the NFL. Had some high-level tennis take place this weekend too, man. So really good sports weekend.
It was. Dalton Knecht still
He's pretty good.
Good at getting buckets.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Especially when Tennessee really needs it on the road.
Took over, man. Just took over the basketball game. Inside, outside, mid-range. Did not matter. He was on a heater, and when you have Tennessee playing defense the way they've been playing defense the last couple of years, and then you mix that with Dalton Knecht, ability to put the ball in the basket, Tennessee's a hard team to beat. And Vanderbilt was having one of the best halves of the season, making shots from the outside. In the first half, Tennessee kind of lollygagging around a little bit, and Jamal Meshack at halftime let the folks know, hey, this is not how we're supposed to play. He was in the locker room last night, and Tony Jones asked, and Mark Packer asked Meshack, who was the guy that said something at halftime? It was the coaches, the players, and if it was a player, who's the one who stood up and said something and addressed the team? And he was like, well, actually, it was me. And you have a locker room full of upperclassmen that they're player-led. They're going to hold each other accountable, and it doesn't really take a lot from Rick Barnes to say much for the guys to get the message across and understand the way they need to play. And they came out in the second half, offensive rebounds all over the place, locking down defensively, making shots. The lead ballooned to 10, and if Tennessee has a 10-point lead on you, you're in trouble because they're going to play really good defense.
Number 4 in KenPom, behind Houston, Purdue, and UConn.
Was Tennessee at 5 last week? Or 4 last week?
5 into 4. I think they moved to 4 as the week went along.
Let me guess. Kentucky's at 5?
No, Kentucky's way back. Kentucky's number 20.
Oh!
The closest SEC team is Auburn at number 7. Auburn has lost back-to-back games, both on the road. Alabama is number 8. Bama went 2-0 last week, beating Auburn, beating LSU.
You're welcome, Alabama.
Did you say you're welcome?
Yeah.
For showing Alabama what good basketball looks like?
Exactly.
Okay.
They played Tennessee. They went back to Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
Nate Oates turned on the film and said, hey, we need to play like Tennessee. The team that beat us by 20, we need to play more like them. And then they did, and they haven't lost a game since. It doesn't matter where Tennessee is ranked. I think it's just funny that Kentucky's been one spot behind Tennessee for the last couple of weeks.
I love that. So typically the idea is that when Tennessee beats up on an opponent, Tennessee broke that team. In this case, Tennessee provided the blueprint, is that what you would call it, for Alabama to know how to play basketball?
I mean, it's really a win-win scenario when you look at it.
Sure.
So if Alabama lost 2 games, then Tennessee gets credit for breaking Alabama. If Alabama wins the 2 games, which they did, Tennessee gets credit for showing them how to play basketball. It's a win-win.
Okay.
That's what happens when you beat a team by almost 30 points.
Hey, if you're – did you say by almost 30?
Yeah, it was almost 30 at one point. Was it not? Am I telling lies here?
I don't think so.
I mean, I try to keep it 100.
I'm enjoying this first segment.
I'm just
When life is good, roll with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want you to think I'm a liar here, Josh.
No. I don't
Okay.
think you to be that at all.
Okay, just want to make sure I'm being accurate. That is the most important part of the show.
Here's
accuracy.
some accurate information. Dalton Knecht up to 19.5 points a game on the season. He has not scored less than 25 points since January 6th. The only game, Norfolk State was January 2nd. So in SEC games since Ole Miss, when he only played 19 minutes in that game, 28, 36, 39, 25, 32.
Where's this game where he had a low output that's killing his average right now?
Yeah, the North Carolina State game, NC State, December 16th, he scored 2 points.
It's terrible, Dalton. You know better than that.
Looks like a made-up statistic.
Was he sick that day? Or he was hurt, wasn't he?
Yeah, so remember C.J. Moore came on with us a week and a half ago, and he had talked to Tennessee coaches. He did that profile piece on Dalton Knecht, and he shared with us that the opinion behind the scene is maybe they should have given him some time off after he suffered the ankle injury against North Carolina. And that was about 2 to 2.5 weeks before the NC State game, but he didn't come back exactly looking like himself. He did score 21 against Illinois, but he went through a lull there.
So he scored 21 against Illinois on 1 foot?
That's correct.
Oh. Again, I'm just trying to make sure we're accurate here.
He scored 2 against NC State, only played 19 minutes in that game, was 1 of 7.
Only
took one free throw, only 1 3-point attempt, no free throw attempts in the game. He scored 7 against Georgia Southern, 2 against NC State, 6 against Tarleton State, 15 against Norfolk, and then 8 against Ole Miss. Coming out of the Ole Miss game, or around that time, people were asking, hey, what happened to Dalton Knecht? Where is he? And you've seen plenty of him since then.
Yeah, I mean, when you get hurt, it affects how you play.
It does.
I know that's a crazy concept, but if you're not 100%.
His minutes have also gone back up in a big way. So his minutes in those games after North Carolina, 25, 28, 28, but then 19, 22, 22, 19. Since then, Mississippi State, when he went crazy on the road scoring 28, that was in a losing effort, but not because of his effort. 37 minutes, 34 minutes, 32 minutes, 36, 34. So it's safe to say that Dalton Knecht is back.
Yeah, these next 2 games are going to be very interesting because you're going to play against one team that's physical, that's looking to make a name for themselves. They are unranked, South Carolina, and if they beat Tennessee, not only will they be ranked, but they'll probably be in the teens. I mean, they'll catapult in a big way if they're able to beat Tennessee on the road. And then you have a Kentucky team that can put up buckets like no other team in the country with a Reed Shepherd who is shooting a higher percentage from three than he is from two-point land. That's shooting a higher percentage from three than I think we shot from the free throw line on Saturday versus Vanderbilt. I mean, he is lighting it up. I think he's like top 5 in the country in three-point percentage right now. And so Kentucky got some young diaper dandies is what Dick Vitale would call them, that can put the ball in the basket, but they can't play defense right now. They haven't figured that part out. But it is on the road at Rupp Arena. And so it's going to be a big challenge for this Tennessee basketball team in the next 2 games. But it's going to be some high-level basketball. It's going to be great TV. You see the promotions on ESPN right now, the doubleheader, the tripleheader that features Tennessee being kind of the nightcap of the entire day. So big stage. Dalton Knecht, this is why he came to Tennessee, and Knecht wish he would have been here the whole entire time. But if he was here the whole entire time, would he be doing what he's doing right now? I doubt it. It all works the way it's supposed to work.
Yep, it's working right now. Tennessee, South Carolina tomorrow, 6:30 tip-off at the Food City Center. Tennessee will host South Carolina and then go to Kentucky on Saturday. We'll have Ron Slay of the SEC Network, who talked to Dalton Knecht on Saturday. Join us from 1 until 2 o'clock tomorrow. We invite you to join us. Text box is open, 865-656-9900. You can call, you can text in, same number for either option. You can chat with us in the YouTube chat. You can watch live there as well as listen on the radio, wherever you stream. We appreciate you hanging out with us, however you choose to do so. We'll come back next to VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver Jason Swain. I'm Josh Ward. More Tennessee talk out of the weekend. Plenty of football this afternoon here on Josh and Swain.
Yesterday's transistor radio is today's cell phone, but the signal is now worldwide. Stream us everywhere. 99.1 The Sports Animal.
It is that time for you to start shopping for your next vehicle. It may be for your business. It may be for you personally. Well, Freedom Motors wants the opportunity to earn your business. And it doesn't matter if you have been on the lot 10 to 12 times or this is your first time on the lot. They'll make sure to work with you to find that right vehicle and make sure it's at the right price and the right financing. Freedom Motors uses their power with local credit unions to make sure that you get the best deal possible on that next ride. Freedom Motors on Maynardville Pike and Halls, they have a full selection of cars, trucks, vans, campers, RVs, power sports vehicles, whatever you need, they got you covered. Every vehicle comes with a 90-day warranty, and your financing is guaranteed. Freedom Motors can bring the vehicle right to your door. You can check out their selection at Freedom Motors on Maynardville Pike in person or online at freedommotors.tn.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Matlock Tire has a reputation for being a little bit old school. They're proud to be known for their outstanding hometown customer service. They've been doing things that way for over 60 years. Matlock now offers new modern conveniences, such as family-friendly waiting areas, online appointment scheduling, and you can even shop for tires and see their current stock right from your computer or smartphone. They invite you to stop in to one of their convenient 5 locations or come see them online at MatlockTireService.com. Modern convenience, hometown service. Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Matlock Tire. Hit it out of the park this spring with Knox County Parks and Recreation's Adult Softball League. Registration for the spring program is now open. This league runs March to June with a 10-game regular season with a double elimination tournament. New in 2024 is the men's senior 50s division. There's also senior 60s, 70s, men's and co-ed divisions. Entry fee includes a t-shirt, tumbler, and a dozen softballs. The winning teams receive champion t-shirts, hats, and a team trophy. Register and sign up today at knoxcountyparks.activityreg.com.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, you're in the red zone for every college rivalry and divisional matchup all season long. On game day, you never have to decide which teams to watch, only what combination of bites, burgers, wings, and more to order. Plus, where else are your favorite draft beers always poured at a frozen 29 degrees? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Stick around after the sun sets. Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late-night bites. Only at Twin Peaks.
And now, the Marketing Minute. Do you know what Link Juice is? No? It's not the newest drink that you can buy at the grocery store, but if you're in business and your competitor is drinking lots of it, well, it could mean they're stealing customers from you. Why? Link juice is a term that refers to your website's inbound and outbound links. It helps search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing verify how trustworthy your site is. So, for example, if your site is linked to another with a good page rank, link juice will be carried forward to your site, improving your ranking. At Cumulus Digital, we can help your website create link juice. With our powerful new C-Suite services, our marketing consultants help businesses improve their ranking, and that's important because higher search ranking usually means more customers and leads for you. Want to find out more about Link Juice? Go online to cumulusdigital.com. We're Cumulus Media, delivering the best in radio and internet advertising.
The minute folks step into Dollywood, I want them to feel the wonder of my Smoky Mountains and to fill their hearts with all the good and beautiful things in this big old world. And to cherish all the little moments they get to be together.
Enjoy thrilling rides, award-winning entertainment, and delicious new seasonal flavors. Plan your visit at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood. Love every moment.
Fair, honest sports conversation from two guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
Thank you for being with us on Josh and Swain. We're on social media at Josh and Swain. Easy to remember the handle, at Josh and Swain on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Follow, connect with us there. We'll be with you until 3 o'clock today. Shannon in the text box asked, what's the highest average we've ever had for points, referring to a single season for Tennessee. That would belong to Bernard King. Seasons 1, 2, and 4 belong to Bernard King. We can't let time go without continuing to remind folks of what kind of legend he was. He's an all-time scorer, not just at Tennessee, but in the history of the sport, college, pro, whatever. Bernard King averaged 26.4 points per game in the 74-75 season. He was at 25.8 in 76-77. Ernie Grunfeld is number 3 at 25.3. So I don't think Dalton is going to continue to average 30-ish plus per game in SEC play. He has a chance to prove me wrong, but he's at 19.5. So the average has risen dramatically. If he just set out a few of those games where he didn't have those low numbers, it would obviously be higher. But he's at 19.5. He's been incredible in SEC play. Another C.J. Moore reference, but he noted that Tennessee in league play is as good as it gets in offensive efficiency. Nationally, Tennessee ranks 18th for the season, top 20. Going into the weekend, they were one of 6 schools top 20 in both offense and defense. Haven't updated that, can do it rather quickly. But Tennessee is just so much better offensively. Dalton is, I'd say, the biggest part of that. Others deserve a ton of credit too. But what Dalton is able to do, what he's done recently, I mean, they have more than one road loss, if not for Dalton Knecht, here in the last couple of weeks. So he's been huge. That's putting it lightly. And he was again on Saturday, going for 32, having a huge second half against Vanderbilt.
There's going to be a game, and it may come soon, where someone else is going to have to step up and put the ball in the bucket. There's going to be a coach, whether that is South Carolina, Kentucky, Auburn, Alabama, we play them again, that's going to say, you know what, we're not going to let Dalton Knecht beat us. We'll lose to Tennessee, but it won't be because Dalton Knecht is going to take over the game. We'll double him. We'll blitz him. We will get the ball out of his hands. We will force Santiago Vescovi to beat us. He hasn't been put in that position to have to carry the team on his back like he did early in his career. We're going to force him, or we're going to force Josiah Jordan-James, or we're going to force Meshack or Zakai Ziegler. Someone is going to say, we're not going to let Dalton beat us. But you also might have the coach who says, you know what, we're going to play him straight up. We have confidence in our defense. We're going to treat him like everyone else. And we're not going to send double teams to him. We have a guy on our team that we feel confident can single-handedly guard him. But if you're Tennessee, you have to expect that opportunity is going to come sooner than later for a different player than Dalton Knecht to have to carry this team offensively.
What do we think about the White Mamba? I think his teammates were calling him that after the game when he was coming out to meet with the media.
I mean, I'm cool with it. I mean, when Jordan McRae was here, I called him the Orange Mamba. But since Kobe passed away, it just hasn't been the same referring to anyone as a Mamba anymore. But he puts the ball in the basket like Kobe, for sure. When I think about Mamba, though, I think about both ends of the court and suffocating their opponents on both ends, and Kobe did that. But on the offensive end, 100%, man. White Mamba. Outside game, on point, can get to the basket, can make shots even with a hand in his face to make you go, dang it, he's just a good player. I did what I can do. The guy just talking up to a guy, being a first-round NBA draft pick. And that was some of the shots that Kobe would hit on people where there was a hand in his face. And he had the free throw line jump shot where he's kind of fading to his right and there's a hand in his face, and it hit nothing but the twine. Didn't even graze the rim. And if you're a Vanderbilt defender on that play, you just kind of shake your head and go,
there's nothing you can do.
Ain't nothing you can do. He's taller than you.
That was
he's better
defended
than you.
exactly how Jerry Stackhouse would want.
Yeah, he's better than you.
He's got the basketball, so unless you're going to take it from him, the best you can do is make him take a tough shot. They made him do that, and he made it. So at that point,
nothing you can do.
There's no other option on the Vanderbilt side, realistically. So White Mom is getting some play. Is there anything that can be done to play off Kevin Durant? That's the player that he has looked up to. You have KD, DK, so you have the inverse initials. He likes to model a lot of what he does off some of the mannerisms, the moves of Kevin Durant. He studied Kevin Durant tape to play that way. They're not the same physically. KD's a freak in how long he is. But is there anything that can be done off KD?
Well, KD didn't like the nickname Slim Reaper.
Right.
Which was a great nickname.
Right.
But I think now it's Easy Money Sniper. You can call her Sniper JR, something like that, Sniper Jr.
Sniper Jr. is interesting.
Something like that. But I'll probably go with that than the White Mamba, man. Kobe passing away, I don't know, man. Just something about the Mamba nickname now. I kind of stay away from it. But when you putting up baskets like that, you got to have a nickname. And it's best for you to get one now before you get to the NBA, then Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith give you one. Ain't no telling what it's going to be. Or Shaq. You don't want to trust those guys to give you a nickname. So we got to give them a good, cool one now.
Has that connection been made? Do we know Dalton and Kevin Durant?
I'm sure it has.
To each other?
I'm sure it has. I mean, if Rick Barnes has connected Kennedy Chandler with TJ Ford.
Yeah. And we know Durant is familiar with.
He's watching them. Yeah, he watched his performance not too long ago.
Yeah.
And commented on one of Tennessee basketball's posts on Instagram. So I'm sure there's been some type of connection.
Yeah. I just think that's so cool. Kevin Durant is
Durant ain't doing anything. He ain't doing anything right now. Devin Booker doing all the work. So he might as well connect with Dalton Knecht.
The Knecht effect on Tennessee basketball. It's something right now. But fans are in. Fans are excited. And the nation continues to talk about what Dalton Knecht is doing. And by the way, fans being in, fans were there in Nashville as we knew that they would be. They were loud.
Orange-colored fans were there. Was that an away game? Because I've experienced football games in Nashville where it's a home game. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I experienced a basketball game where it really sounded like a home game on TV, to where like Vanderbilt had to play music to drown out Tennessee fans singing Rocky Top. Why is Vanderbilt in the SEC again? I'm trying to figure that out.
Tradition.
Gotcha.
This is what Dalton Knecht said after the game. He was on the SEC Network, talked to Patrick Young and VFL Ron Slay.
That's right.
And Patrick asked him, hey, are you having a blast? You having fun? Paraphrasing the question. This is what Dalton Knecht said about his experience since coming to play at Tennessee.
Man, I love Tennessee, and I wish I had played all my college years here because I love it here, and I love Vol Nation. I love my teammates. I love my coaching staff. I mean, I love it here. I mean, they come out and support all the way to Nashville every other game. I mean, they were at the Georgia game. They're everywhere. I mean, I love Vol Nation.
Hey, man, I'm leaving that on recruits' voicemails. I'm calling recruits knowing that they ain't going to pick up the phone. I'm calling you in class. I'm going to call you about 2 a.m. in the morning. So I can just leave that recording on recruits' voicemails. Call me back. Go Vols. That's all I'm going to say.
It's a pretty good pitch.
That is a strong pitch right there. Strong pitch.
Not the same, but reminds me of, I guess, during his first season, Brew McCoy said the best decision he's made, transferring to Tennessee.
Yep.
From USC. Similar. And, hey, he's older. He's been in college for several years. Best decision he's made. Dalton Knecht. I wish I'd been here my whole time.
This is different, though, because, I mean,
Knecht's going to get national attention for what he's doing on the court.
Yeah. Brew's comments didn't reach that far.
Yeah.
Dalton being essentially in the same category as Zach Edey, we're talking about National Player of the Year, him saying that travels a lot further, and that's probably going to help you with recruits more than Brew McCoy saying what he said.
Yeah, you can make a pamphlet out of both. The nation, though, will take more notice of what Dalton's doing, for sure.
That's the Rick Barnes effect, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you attract kind of what you are, and you have players that are really, really good players, but Rick Barnes is not their cup of tea, and that's okay. But you also attract the Mashaks, the Keon Johnsons, the Dalton Knechts, the Grant Williams. You attract those guys too, and with Dalton doing what he's doing, he's going to attract the next Dalton Knecht. And it's going to make it that much easier for Rick Barnes when he's looking to fill a hole or two from the transfer portal.
You told me to stop last week. Feel free to say it again. Dalton Knecht's National Player of the Year odds have improved. Zach Edey is still a huge favorite, but DraftKings has Dalton Knecht with the second best odds, which have improved from where they were last week to be the John Wooden Award winner.
Where is he now?
So Edey is minus 700.
That's gracious.
Massive favorite. Dalton Knecht is 15-1. And the odds markets are kind of all over the place. The only thing they seem to agree on with the different books is, yeah, it's Edey's award, unless he gets hurt, I guess, which nobody's pulling for. Edey's numbers are incredible. Their team's great. But Knecht's numbers keep getting better. And right now, at least one sports book says he's the next guy to watch if something were to happen to Zach Edey.
I mean, Zach Edey is unstoppable, so, I mean,
yeah.
I get it. I mean, what Dalton is doing is something that could be transferable to the NBA more than what Zach Edey is doing. Like, Edey's not going to be able to stand on the block and go up against guys that are not his size and not as strong, and the NBA game is just so much different.
Yeah,
so what
Dalton's college award.
Yeah, what Dalton's doing translates to the NBA game better, but
yeah, Edey's averaging 23 points, 11.5 rebounds a game.
I mean, he's so dominant, man. It's hard to even make a case for Dalton over Edey right now.
Yep. But what Dalton's doing, incredible, and a lot of people are taking notice. We'll continue the conversation. 865-656-9900 to be a part of it. More Tennessee football talk coming up. Young Larry Bird. There's a nickname suggestion. Young Larry Bird.
Young Bird.
Young Bird.
Young Bird. You don't have to say Larry. When you say Bird, everyone knows who you're talking about in sports. It's only one.
Can he rap? He could be Young Birdman.
Birdman can't rap.
Next to Jason Swain, I'm Josh Ward as we continue on both 99.1 The Sports Animal and AM 640 The Sports Monster.
To receive breaking news on the Tennessee Vols, text the word Vols to 865-656-9900. That's VOLS to 865-656-9900. great thing about sports is it never stops. Here's another 60-second sports minute on the Sports Animal.
Super Bowl 58 is officially set between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers on February 11th in Las Vegas. The Niners have opened up as a slight 1-point favorite in the matchup. Yesterday, the Lady Vols fell to Ole Miss despite Jewel Spear dropping 30 points, 80-75 in Oxford. Lady Vols are now 12-7 overall and 5-2 in the SEC, heading into their contest versus Georgia on Thursday. Tennessee baseball will begin the season ranked at number 8 in the country, according to Baseball America. First pitch is only 18 days away versus Texas Tech. Tonight in college basketball, number 12 Duke heads to Virginia to take on Virginia Tech at 7 o'clock. And at 9 o'clock, number 4 Houston travels to Texas to take on the Longhorns. Hope you have a great rest of your Monday afternoon. I'm Riley Thomas.
The good people at Hiller Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, they've been in business since 1990. They're family-owned and operated, professional, experienced, trustworthy. Their technicians come to your house and make sure that they leave it cleaner and better than they found it. Care is the core value. Hiller believes that when they care for others, everyone wins. They'll make sure to take care of the customer on every job, every time. Hiller offers true transparency pricing, which that means Hiller will make sure to line item what every part of the job is up front, so homeowners can easily understand what they're paying for and why. For example, itemizing parts and labor separately. No hidden fees, no added costs, no surprises when you get your bill. Super, super important. They don't just find things to fix. They only suggest repairs you actually need. Happy you'll be, or the service is free. If a Hiller customer isn't pleased with the work that's performed, they'll make sure to make it right. Learn more online at happyhiller.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Need to add a little fun to your life? You need to stop by Games and Things today. We have everything you want to make your home the fun place to be. Pool tables from Brunswick and Olhausen, your favorite classic arcade games, as well as Golden Tee Golf and virtual pinball, shuffleboard, skee ball, air hockey, table tennis, darts, and the largest selection of quality bar stools and home theater seating in East Tennessee. Located at the corner of Kingston Pike and Lovell Road, and online at ourgameroom.com. Games and Things, because life should be fun.
Hey, this is Heather. We've trusted the pros at Kitchen Sales not once, but twice in our home, and I'm really crossing my fingers that there will be a third time. In 2016, we built a beautiful and functional kitchen for out-of-town guests in the dormer space of our little in-law suite. In 2019, we renovated our 20-year-old kitchen, got rid of a formal dining room, and installed an epic 11 by 4 foot island. And I don't know if this is the year, but somebody tell my husband it's time to upgrade our master bathroom. When the time comes, the first call is still the same. It's to Art at Kitchen Sales. If you're looking to remodel, build from scratch, or put together a commercial space, then you need the team at Kitchen Sales too. You can start your journey at one of their 2 amazing showrooms, either downtown on Hoyt Avenue just off Cherry Street, or in the Town and Country Circle out west near Best Buy. They've got everything you need for your project. Cabinetry, countertops, appliances, hardware, even the financing. And they welcome budgets big and small. Find out more online at kitchensales.net.
Hey, East Tennessee, it's Chad from Rusty Wallace Honda. We're kicking off the new year right. You'll save more than ever before in 2024. The price won't be the problem with deals like these. Rates as low as 0.9%. Huge selection of inventory, tons of local trades. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rusty's exclusive, no-charge, 200,000-mile warranty. Don't forget, the price won't be the problem at the intersection of selection. Rusty Wallace Honda, I-75 at Callahan Drive.
See dealer for details.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Our new breakfast burrito is a fully loaded breakfast. I don't even know if I have enough time to tell you everything that's inside. 2 fresh cracked eggs, seasoned breakfast potatoes, 6 strips of bacon, cheese sauce, wrapped in a warm flour tortilla. Yes! Now, come and get it. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new breakfast burrito.
Only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
What if you could get a 365 days comfort guarantee to adjust the firmness or softness of your mattress? What if you could get a 2-sided flippable mattress at factory direct pricing? What if it came with a warranty of up to 20 years? What if you could watch your mattress being handmade right here in the Knoxville factory? You can at Brothers Bedding Mattress Factory. Brothers Bedding understands what it means to be local, high quality, excellent service, and a name you can trust for over 85 years. BrothersBedding.com.
This report is sponsored by the Tennessee Lottery. It's the Tennessee Lottery's 20th anniversary, but they thought about what you'd want. Top prizes of up to $1 million with the 20th anniversary Jumbo Bucks Instant Games. Stop by any Tennessee Lottery retailer and pick up some today.
We're tracking a mixture of sun and clouds as we head throughout your Monday. High temperatures staying below average as we'll only top off right around 44 degrees. There will be a light breeze out of the northwest that will make it feel cooler at times. So make sure to keep that heavier jacket and the coat with you as you're stepping out the door. From the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jacob Durham.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by McKeon Law Group. Life's troubles aren't always fun, but there's a law group in town who will help you get them done. Call Jed McKeon and the McKeon Law Group, 294-8008 and attorney-knoxville.com.
The hottest sports stories of the day broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us today. Jackie in the YouTube chat. We're on 99.1, the Sports Animals YouTube today. Stop by, subscribe when you do. Swain, what do you call a wolf that knows what's going on?
Attentive.
A werewolf.
Ah, there it is.
Aware.
Yeah.
Was Todd Monken aware that they could run the ball yesterday with the Baltimore Ravens?
Was Lamar Jackson aware that he can run the ball too?
And that if 3 defenders are in the area of Isaiah Likely, somebody else might end up being open in that scenario? My goodness. That did not go the Ravens' way yesterday.
Yeah, was Isaiah Likely aware that it was 3 people? I mean, let's say you didn't see the third.
Uh-huh.
But it was 2 people on you.
Right.
Dave Cutcliffe used to tell us not to throw your hands up.
It's still an early down. That's not a 4th down play where you have to force something.
Like, there were a couple plays in that game where I can remember Coach Cutcliffe addressing what not to do. He didn't want you to throw your hand up because quarterbacks, when they see that, they automatically just throw it. And so you may think you open, but you really not open. Now, I did it once. Memphis game my senior year, I was butt booty wide open. And I couldn't help myself. It was like a little quick, real quick. It wasn't a whole elbow over my ear, raising my hand that high. That's the one. The other thing Coach Cut used to tell us was you don't dive for the end zone unless it's 4th down. And Zay Flowers dove when he didn't really need to and fumbled the ball. Recovery in the end zone and blew an opportunity. So I thought about you in that play, Josh. Who gets the ball in that situation?
Well, the Chiefs. They recovered the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, my only issue with the touchback thing
goes
is
out of bounds?
Yeah, you're rewarding a team so much when they didn't actually get the ball.
Well,
But yeah,
so if the ball went out the back of the end zone, you don't want to give the ball to the Chiefs. You want to give the ball back to the Ravens.
At the 20?
Oh, you want to give the ball to the Chiefs at the 20, or not at the 20.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to give them
Gotcha.
20 yards of field position when they didn't actually even get the ball.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they recovered the fumble.
I'm
so,
clear.
yeah,
I'm
of course
clear.
they
I'm clear.
get the ball.
But yeah, those 2 plays, it was just no-nos, and they choked. The Ravens choked. I mean, just no other way around it. Lamar Jackson, I joke a lot with Ben McKee, GoVols 247, who's a Steelers fan, and he's been really critical of Lamar Jackson in the past about his playoff record, and I've stood up for Lamar Jackson. I can't stand up for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, yesterday was bad.
Yesterday.
Yep, yesterday was bad. I mentioned the running thing just because of this statistic. During the season, the Ravens ran the ball 49.9% of their plays. So every other play. Yesterday they ran it 28% of the time. They just abandoned it. And I know they were trailing, not by much. KC didn't score in the second half. The Chiefs were nearly perfect their first couple of drives. What did Mahomes complete? His first 11 passes, I think. So he was essentially perfect out there.
Cooking.
Second half couldn't do anything, but they didn't need to either. The Ravens kept shooting themselves in the foot, often on offense, also on defense. Clowney's helmet-to-helmet hit right in front of an official. Just dumb penalties. Flowers, before that fumble, had the taunting penalty, where I'm not a taunting guy, but if you know it's a penalty, you can't push the guy down, then flex over him.
Throw the ball at him.
Yeah, you're also down 2 scores.
Dumb.
The celebrating while down is unbelievable.
I blame Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis was hyping him up way too much before the game.
Yeah, maybe so. So
way too much.
KC is on to the Super Bowl, and the Chiefs will face the 49ers.
You think Shaq was told during his playing career in the NBA that, man, you just big. The only thing you can do is just bury people in the paint and just dunk on them. That's all you can do.
Do I think Shaq was told that?
Yeah.
Way too many times, yes.
Did Shaq ever say, you know what, I'm going to prove I can beat you other ways. I'm going to start shooting threes. No.
Nope. He just did what he knew would give him success.
Lamar Jackson. Run. It's one thing I hate about quarterbacks that can run. They get labeled as dual threat. Lamar was told to move the receiver coming out of college. He proved he can throw. He has more weapons now. But that don't mean you have to throw it all the time. You still can run it. And I don't understand why he didn't run the ball more. Like, when you go look at the rushing attempts for Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, they're not that far off. I think like by 2 or 3. And all Lamar Jackson had to do was just run. He was clearly the best athlete on the field. He caught his own pass to pick up almost I think it was a first down, but 13, 14 yards. Who does that? Just run the ball. So Todd Monken didn't run enough running plays. I thought Lamar on passing plays didn't run it enough when there was a wide open lane, and he had a turnover, fumble, and interception in the end zone.
Yep. Dan Campbell also a talking point out of the championship Sunday.
I don't have a problem with Dan Campbell.
I think people are focusing on some of the wrong decisions, like whether to kick or go for it on 4th down. I get why he did. I disagreed with the decision, but I didn't think it was obvious. The second go for it on 4th down when they're down by 3 in the 4th quarter, I understood why he was going for it. It was a manageable 4th and 3, and their kicker is solid, but the confidence is not great in him. That final possession, I thought the decision-making was more egregious, although that wouldn't have had as big of an impact on the game. When they ran it with David Montgomery, you just can't do that. And then you can't blow a timeout because when you do, that essentially ends the game. You can't do that. It's just there is no choice. You have to stop the clock because you're down 2 scores. And if you're not going to get the onside kick, which you have almost no chance to get,
you're not gonna get that.
You have to have 3 timeouts. You have to have them, or you're not going to have a shot to win the game. So when they ran the ball and Montgomery got stopped, and then they called a timeout, that was it. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's a fair critique of Dan Campbell, but him going forward on 4th down.
Also, if they had those timeouts, they're probably still not winning the game. So that doesn't have as much of an impact. That's just, to me, inexcusable mistakes. You have to know the situation. He didn't at the end. But that's part of Dan Campbell. You get the aggressive nature, which is great. You also have to understand, okay, well, this matters. I don't care that much what they did in Week 8 of the regular season, because the middle of the regular season and a conference title game are 2 different things, 2 different scenarios.
Your job as a receiver is to catch the ball in your hands. Josh Reynolds tried to catch it in his arms, in his forearms, and you just can't do that. And then Jahmyr Gibbs, when the game on the line in the 4th quarter, fumbles the football. When he was at Alabama, he dropped a easy fourth down play that gave Tennessee life, and Tennessee was able to go down and kick a field goal to win the game.
I thought about that.
Jahmyr Gibbs fumbled. So you had 2 drop passes and a fumble. That's the game right there. Yeah. I'm not blaming Dan Campbell for doing something he's done all season long that allowed this team to have the edge that they have and the confidence that they play with.
You know who I feel bad for? Jared Goff. He was terrific.
He was great. I don't feel bad for him. He plays for the Lions. But he deserved better.
Okay.
I wasn't mad at Lions' loss.
Lions fans and Bills fans the last 2 weeks. If you're a Lions fan and you watch your defensive back be in a position to make an interception while you're up a couple of scores, and then all of a sudden the ball bounces off your defensive back's face mask, and Brandon Ayuk catches it inside the 10.
I catch it, man. You know who I feel bad for?
Oh, I know. If you're a Lions fan and you watch that happen, what are you supposed to think? And then right after that, you watch the Jahmyr Gibbs fumble.
It's Lions' luck. I'm not feeling bad for Lions fan. I'm feeling bad for you.
Me?
I'm feeling bad for you.
Me?
Yeah. You. I'll tell you why after the break. I feel bad for you, Joshua Ward.
Okay.
Joshua J. Ward. I feel bad for you.
All right. We're going 2.5 first names here.
I feel bad for you. I'm pointing right at you. You. I feel bad for you, man.
Looking right at you, Big Daddy. We'll come back here on Josh and Swain.
When you want to get away from all the daily noise, escape to the Sports Animal stream on our app, smart speaker, or online. Text STREAM to 656-9900 for a listing of ways you can stream us.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Wilson Brothers Plumbing. Plumbing issues are no good. You deal with a leak, you deal with something that's unexpected, and you want it fixed, need it fixed quickly. That's no good. Having somebody, though, that you can trust will make you feel a lot better. A year ago, a little less than that, we dealt with a leak issue at my home. We got in touch with Wilson Brothers Plumbing. They came out to our house, told us what was going on. It was exactly what we suspected. Then they told us how they would fix it. They gave us a price up front. It was very fair. Then they did the work for us, and they updated us along the way, and they took care of it. The last couple of weeks, we've dealt with freezing temperatures. We've dealt with a lot of rain. If you've run into a problem and you need somebody still to call, get in touch with Wilson Brothers Plumbing. If the last couple of weeks reminded you, hey, we need to get whatever situation, your home, your business, checked out to avoid potential problems in the future, get in touch with Wilson Brothers Plumbing. Call them at 865-415-1537. You can go online to wilsonbrothersplumbing.com. Wilson Brothers, the proof is in the plumbing.
This has been a paid announcement.
Can't sleep with this cold.
Honey.
Honey?
Honey, you need NyQuil Severe Honey.
NyQuil Severe Honey gives you powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a dreamy honey taste.
Feeling better, honey? Honey? I'll take that as a yes.
Try NyQuil Severe Honey for powerful cold and flu symptom relief. NyQuil Severe with honey flavor. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever. Honeylicious, best sleep with a cold. Medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
With your choice of select sandwich, nugs, fries, and a drink, Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag is your go-to. Your nugget wingman. Your hot and crispy fry co-pilot.
Just like us. We're like the bag boys.
What?
Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
For a deal you can count on, bet on Biggie and choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Bag boys.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Includes choice of JVC or crispy chicken sandwich with 4-piece nugs, junior fry, and small soft drink. Third-party delivery pricing may be higher.
Need a new roof? You need Mo Shingles. Need new siding? You need Mo Shingles. Mo Shingles, locally owned and operated with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating and over 100 5-star reviews. Free estimates, moshingles.com, 770-0506.
I remember when I was a little boy and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman, and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy, and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Well, not here at the Bed Store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the Bed Store, you can get well tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today, or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store. Well, we'll even tuck you in.
The big dog of heating and cooling is now looking for more techs to join the pack. Chancey & Reynolds is now hiring HVAC duct mechanics and technicians, providing a great benefits package, paid vacation and holidays. These are full-time positions for those who want a career, not just a job. Chancey & Reynolds, in business for more than 40 years, is a York Heating and Air specialty company. Apply in person at 614 Van Street or call 865-525-5076.
The big dog of heating and cooling. The big dog.
Johnson, I've been reading about this geofencing. Know anything about it?
Yeah, boss. We use geofencing through Cumulus Digital to help drive our sales.
How does it work?
We pick precise locations, and whenever a customer enters that location, they see our ads.
That's what I thought.
CumulusDigital.com.
I'm Michael Jenkins, helping you beat the books at BetQL. College basketball's longest current winning streak belongs to McNeese State, and in their action tonight at home, trying to keep that streak alive. The Cowboys have won 13 straight and face a team in Northwestern State that is just 5-15 on the season. McNeese State is the best three-point shooting team in the country, hitting more than 41% of their long-range attempts. It is a big number, but the BetQL model likes the Cowboys to make it 14 straight and cover at home against the Demons. Bet smarter and beat the books with BetQL, and download the BetMGM app today.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger. Because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Riley Thomas producing for us today. We're with you until 3 o'clock. Swain, you feel sorry for me. Is this a first, by the way?
To this degree, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you, man.
Lay it on me. To have to walk around, carry the burden of these good looks every single day. The charm, the wit, the personality.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. What I was going to say. This is sports related.
Oh.
You're a Raiders fan, right?
Born and raised.
Who in the Super Bowl? The Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers, right? One team
I think it's the 49ers.
Is your division rival. The other team you had to share the bay with.
Had to, yeah.
Yeah, had to share the bay with. And the 49ers own the bay. More prestigious organization. More winning.
Some would argue.
Most would not. And
yep.
The Raiders had to move to Las Vegas to build their own identity, new identity, because they couldn't take the Bay from the 49ers as being the Bay's favorite football organization. So you got one team that's a division rival, another team that basically made you move to Las Vegas. Hope you enjoy the Super Bowl. That's why I feel sorry for you. Raider fans, sick. But hey, you got new Tom as your quarterback.
We have new Tom.
Aiden O'Connell.
That's right.
And I like your head coach, Antonio Pierce.
Is ready to take over.
He's a really good hire. But other than that, that's really it.
It's pretty obvious to most that Chiefs really aren't winning. The NFL is just setting them up to do so because of Taylor. I think that's been established.
You know what, man? I know we'll have time.
Yeah.
For me to really go in on that whole script and setup and all that foolishness. You can't script football. Like, you can't script it.
Your former teammate told us that it's already done.
He was just kidding. You can't take Arian serious. You can't script football. You can't.
But you know what? It's created a lot of bad blood. 2 hours to go on Josh and Swain.
This is Eric Ainge from my HVAC company of choice, Chafee Air and Plumbing, a local veteran-owned business, and the owner, a UT grad, actually went to school with me on the Hill. The Chafee Air and Plumbing team are the ones keeping you warm and dry, fixing busted water lines, furnaces, and heat pumps during the cold weather season while other companies are closed. Chafee Air and Plumbing is an independent, American standard heating and air conditioning customer care dealer, and they're ready to assist you. Find out more and how to become a VIP member and their comfort guarantee on the website, coolingheatingplumbing.com.
Been a paid advertisement.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Fort Sanders Health and Fitness Center. We have a family membership that we use at Fort Sanders. It includes complimentary childcare, which comes in handy. We're able to take our kids to Kid City. They have a blast playing there. They love going to the indoor swimming pools. We take them swimming a lot at Fort Sanders, indoor pool during this time of year. They also have an outdoor pool available during the spring and summer months. Whatever you need, whether it's a family membership with access to childcare or activities for your kids, or simply a gym for yourself with the equipment you need for a workout, access to group fitness classes. They have more than 85 every single week. That's included in your membership. They have a schedule that's updated online for you all the time, and so much more with indoor and outdoor tennis, racquetball courts, a basketball court. And when you sign up, it's month to month. No long-term contracts. Stop by and check out everything they have. Do a 3-day trial. It's free before you even sign up. You're going to love it. We love our membership. Tell them the Sports Animal sent you when you go by to Fort Sanders Health and Fitness Center.
This has been a paid announcement.
Love has no season. It can really happen anytime. So anytime you want to celebrate your love, you need to do it with beautiful jewelry from TK Wheeler Jewelers. Hey, this is Heather, and TK Wheeler, he has been in business for over 40 years in Oak Ridge. He has helped so many people celebrate so many milestones in their lives, including my milestones. My engagement ring and baby rings are custom TK Wheeler designs. My gold charm necklace with my 3 guys' initials on it, it's from TK. And my first pair of real diamond stud earrings, you guessed it, they also came from TK Wheeler Jewelers. He is the jeweler we trust because he's got an incredible selection of jewelry to choose from every single day of the week. Also, it's because he's a brilliant designer and artisan and can create one-of-a-kind pieces of jewelry from his imagination. So when you want to celebrate life's big moments in a big way, there's only one place to do it, and that's at my jewelry store, TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This has been a paid announcement.
School meals help students succeed, improve test scores and attendance, and even fight hunger. Your child could get free school meals, like me. Visit tnschoolmeals.com for more info. Enroll today and learn how your school can reach more students with healthy meals. That's tnschoolmeals.com.
Brought to you by the Tennessee Justice Center, the Tennessee Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
I remember when I was a little boy, and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman, and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy, and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Well, not here at the Bed Store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the Bed Store, you can get well-tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today, or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store, well, we'll even tuck you in.
This is WNML-FM Friendsville, WNML-AM Knoxville, Cumulus Media Stations, broadcasting worldwide from the Budweiser Studios. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Andrew Perloff with the CBS Sports Minute. The conference championship games were a great reminder of how much coaching matters in the NFL. Start with Dan Campbell turning down field goals to go for it on 4th down with the Lions. I don't care how aggressive he's been all season. His team was reeling, and he made it worse. On the other side, Andy Reid and defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo put on a masterclass to send KC back to the Super Bowl. I'm Andrew Perloff.
Did you know some ordinary cold medicines can raise your blood pressure? That's alarming. Fortunately, there's Vicks NyQuil High Blood Pressure. It's specially formulated without alcohol, sugar, or decongestants to provide fast, powerful nighttime colds and flu symptoms relief for people with high blood pressure. So if you have high blood pressure, try NyQuil High Blood Pressure. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever, sore throat, colds, and flu for people with high blood pressure medicine. Use as directed and keep out of reach of children.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by McKeon Law Group. Whether you're facing divorce, injury, or any legal strife has come your way, there's one call to make to Jed McKeon and the McKeon Law Group, 294-8008 and attorney-knoxville.com.
Hour number 2 begins right here on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Chip in the text box. So San Francisco is Uncle Phil. Oakland was DJ Jazzy Jeff. Uncle Phil was always showing Jeff the front door. As Swain said, the Phil's bad for me with my Raiders on the outside looking in, watching division rival Kansas City go back to the Super Bowl, and the 49ers do the same. Jared noting that the Raiders quarterback, who is a backup now, we've moved on to New Tom, as Swain mentioned, some have called him that. San Francisco's cast-off quarterback now has to watch his former lover come into his house and play for a championship, that being Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo was the quarterback of the 49ers the last time they went to the Super Bowl in a loss 4 years ago to the Kansas City Chiefs. Now it's Brock Purdy at quarterback for San Fran.
I was wrong about both conference championships, by the way. Now, I'll be the first to admit it. I had the Lions winning. I had the Ravens winning. Never. What's crazy is before the season, I did pick the Chiefs to get back to the Super Bowl. I picked the Eagles to get back. I thought it was going to be a repeat of the Super Bowl. Did you pick the Chiefs too?
No, if you and I could combine our picks, which we still can, it's Josh and Swain. We're working together here, aren't we? I had 49ers Bengals.
Okay, that's
so
right.
You had the AFC pick correct. I had the NFC
pick
correct. And if Burrow had stayed healthy, who knows? I doubt it, though. I mean, you never know with the way the conference played out this year. You never know. But anyway, I was wrong there. I split my picks on Friday. I had San Francisco and Baltimore. I liked the favorites. I was afraid of picking against Mahomes. That's why. I thought the second half, not necessarily would go all that way, but I thought the second half would be more representative of what we would see between the 49ers and Lions. Lions proved me wrong in the first half with how difficult I thought it would be for them, but the second half, San Francisco started flexing, took advantage of breaks, and put Detroit away.
Straight dogs on the team, man. There's dogs at every position group. That's how you identify the right personality for your organization. When you have a football guy like John Lynch that played with dogs in Tampa Bay, you bring in Deebo Samuel, you bring in Jawan Jennings, you bring in Trent Williams, Chase Young, Bosa. Like, you got to a team full of dogs. You just simply do. And it doesn't matter if they're up, they're down, they're going to come out fighting. And that's why the 49ers are in the position that they're in right now. I think they're a 4-point favorite in the Super Bowl.
I think 2-point favorites.
Yeah, I saw 4, but I guess it dropped a little bit. But
yeah, you're right. The 49ers have so many guys that opposing coaches would love to have on their side. Not just because of talent, because of the way they play. Trent Williams is an all-time guy.
Yes.
In that category. Christian McCaffrey is spectacular. Even a role guy like former Tennessee receiver Juwan Jennings. They love what he does in the role that he plays.
He's coming. I think this is his last year, so this is his contract year. And even if he doesn't return with the 49ers, like, if they win Super Bowl, man, like, he has an opportunity to capitalize off that and make some real bread.
Yeah. 44, Juszczyk, that catch he made on the sideline. Like, Greg Olsen was in awe of the footwork, a fullback, H-back kind of guy.
Speaking of Greg Olsen, so Greg Olsen was a U.S. Army All-American, same year as me. He was drafted to the Bears, same year as I went to the Bears, and so like I've seen him 2 different occasions, and to see what he's doing right now, like dude's better than Tony Romo, like.
He's terrific. Olsen is terrific.
Like, he's better than Troy Aikman right now. Greg Olsen is him. And I know Tom Brady is Tom Brady, but Tom Brady will not be better than Greg Olsen year 1, maybe year 2. Like, it's going to take some time.
Yeah,
but
I obviously know nothing. I'm skeptical that that's what Brady's going to end up doing. Knowing how good Olsen is, Brady can do whatever he wants to.
$300 million.
I know.
$300 million, Josh.
And I don't mean any of this as a knock on Brady. Olsen is terrific.
Yeah, he really is.
He matches the atmosphere, the energy that's required of the game. He's able to identify what's happening on the field, both offensively and defensively, and then relay it to the audience in a way the audience is going to understand. He's everything that I think people thought Romo was going to be a few years ago.
Yeah. Romo was a lot better than he is right now. But, like, I enjoy them all, honestly. There's not anybody I just turn it off, NFL-wise. So I guess it just depends on your preference, who you like to hear the delivery from the best. But I like all of them.
Just like on Monday night when they have the Manning cast going on, some people are about the Manning cast, some are about Buck and Aikman. I think Buck and Aikman are terrific.
Yeah, I do too.
So there's no wrong answer there, whatever your preference is. I watch a little bit of both typically on Monday nights.
Yeah, 100%. So we're gonna get a good Super Bowl. We got Usher performing.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fantastic. My middle child, all she's done is ask me about the Super Bowl. Who's playing the Super Bowl? Baby, it's playoffs. They haven't decided that yet. It's gonna be a couple weeks. This was like the beginning of the playoffs. Last night she asked, "Who's gonna play a Super Bowl?" I said, well, the Chiefs is one team. They're going to find out between the 49ers and Lions who the other team will be and who the Chiefs are playing. Her response, the Chiefs was there last year. Yeah, I know. They're really, really good. And it's funny because sports fans, we like when a team is up and coming. Like when the Chiefs knocked off the Patriots and got to the Super Bowl and started winning with their new kid on the block, everyone loved them. But now that they have been to 4 out of 6 Super Bowls, now they're starting to get annoying. Taylor Swift, people don't want to see that and hear that. And I think the country will be rooting for the 49ers in this one. I truly believe that. Then you got the political stuff that it's always, shoved down people's throat. So that'll be a factor too. But, like, 49ers will be the fan favorite because people are tired of the Chiefs being dominant. That's what I want to be as a Tennessee fan. I want people to get tired of us. And I want people to dislike us because we're winning too much. I can't wait for that moment.
I know you saw this. Patrick Mahomes, first 6 years as a starting quarterback in the NFL, compared to Tom Brady's first 6 years starting. Regular season record, Mahomes has 72 wins to Brady's 70. He's 2 games better. Playoff record, 14-3 to Brady's 12-2. AFC titles, Mahomes 4-3. Super Bowl rings, Brady has the advantage 3-2. Mahomes has a chance to tie. Touchdown interception, touchdown's not close, 258 to 167 in favor of Mahomes. Brady has thrown 18 more interceptions than Mahomes. Quarterback rating, Mahomes 103.7, Brady 88.4. Now, we know what happens the rest of Brady's career, and that's the difference maker. If we're having that GOAT conversation, it's a little silly right now, right? But what Mahomes is doing,
10 more years, Mahomes is going to be better.
And his understanding of the game, speaking of the Manning cast, I watched when Mahomes was on with Peyton and Eli, and they do this thing where you can predict what's going to happen. If you predict what's going to happen on a play, the score, whatever, you get on their prediction board. He didn't just predict what they were going to do on a play. He predicted the upcoming series of plays. It was first down. It was Broncos game. He said they're going to run up the middle. I'm paraphrasing his prediction, but they're going to run up the middle, try to gain a few yards. They'll run it again on second down, and if it sets up a third and manageable, they'll run a play action. They ran it for about a 3-yard gain. They ran it for a 3 or 4 yard gain. Third and manageable, they ran a play action. And I think he almost predicted who the ball would go to on the third down play action pass. His understanding of what an opposing team offensively was going to do, Peyton and Eli, like, oh my gosh. So he gets it. He has the physical tools, but he gets it. He's already in the class of the all-time greats.
Yeah. He's going to be better than Manning when it's all said and done if he stays healthy. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention his brother, too, Jackson Mahomes.
Yeah, there's that part.
So people will be rooting for the 49ers, man.
Yeah, I don't think he's popular.
No,
Jackson.
I saw him by the stage during the celebration. I was like, oh, my gosh, it's Jackson Mahomes. So people are going to be rooting for the 49ers. They're tired of the Chiefs. And it's weird because they are a first-class organization. Andy Reid is like the best. He's awesome. His coaching tree is enormous. And then you have Trey Smith, who, how can you not love a Trey Smith, who probably didn't have his best day, but it don't matter.
Yeah, he is a key figure in their offensive
line.
line.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah. Travis Kelce also passed Jerry Rice yesterday for postseason receptions.
A record that no one thought could be broken. But Kelce is the GOAT, out of the words of Shannon Sharp, Hall of Fame tight end. So Jerry Rice got a chance to play with Steve Young and Joe Montana. That helped him be a great receiver, helped him be able to get a lot of yards. Travis Kelce playing with a great receiver and Patrick Mahomes. So it helps to have a good quarterback. There's a lot of great receivers that didn't have that luxury.
Yeah, position matters.
Position matters, 100%.
One other note, because we're about transparency with how you feel bad for me, which I appreciate. You mentioned John Lynch running the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
He was back there at safety for the Bucs when they ran it up on the Raiders in their last Super Bowl appearance.
He was.
Derek Brooks kept just taking it back.
Yeah, Dexter Jackson took it back. He had a pick six and was the MVP of the game. Probably the first time a defensive player got MVP against your Raiders. I remember, man. It was like it was yesterday. It was a defensive clinic. Rich Gannon, who was the MVP that year, right?
Yeah.
Didn't do anything.
Tired of the Chiefs in the text box. Hope the 49ers make swift work of them. We'll come back. A Tennessee football player that's coming in that I think fans are excited about. More information on why you should be so excited about him when we come back. 865-656-9900 for you to join us right here on Josh and Swain.
4 out of 5 sports fans listen to Tennessee football talk on the Sports Animal Stream. The 5th is an Alabama fan, and he can't listen to anything since the batteries died at his transistor radio in 1981.
Transform your backyard into the perfect gathering spot with Native Design and Hardscapes. From design to construction, Native can bring your outdoor dream to life. Imagine relaxing on a composite deck with an outdoor kitchen or cozying up by a fireplace on a unique porch. Want to take it up a notch? How about a beautiful stone fire pit for those chilly East Tennessee evenings? Native can even design and install a stunning pool to make your backyard oasis complete. They also offer customized lighting and irrigation to keep your outdoor space looking great all year round. Schedule a consultation today at nativetn.com and start enjoying your Tennessee outdoor paradise.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance. For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-216-9922. That's 1-800-216-9922. Or go to SelectQuote.com. That's 1-800-216-9922. SelectQuote. We shop, you save. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials.
Do you have stuff that you need gone? Then give a buzz to Junk Be Gone. Created right here in Knoxville, Junk Be Gone has been the #1 junk removal company in East Tennessee for the past 16 years. Full service junk removal, 15-yard driveway dumpsters, document shredding, and demolition. They can remove above ground pools, pool tables, hot tubs, swing sets, fences, pianos, home and office furniture, even televisions, and the kitchen sink. Give them a buzz at 865-675-5865 or on the web at junkbegone.biz.
People who suffer from arthritis are getting real pain relief with exciting biologic therapies at QC Kinetics.
The success rate is there, and there's no better way to treat yourself when it comes to dealing with pain.
Meet Tyler Vale, co-founder of QC Kinetics, who says they can't cure arthritis, but they can treat the pain.
If you think of the tide coming in and out on the beach and what it does, it erodes the sand, right? Can't stop the tide, but eventually when the sand or the beach gets bad enough, we backfill that beach with sand so that we get generations of enjoyment with that beach again. And the same thing happens with your knee or your shoulder or your hip or your back. We want to backfill the problems that have happened to this point. I'm not stopping the tide, so I'm not stopping the arthritis, but I want to get generations of enjoyment out of those joints again.
Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation. Learn more about how restorative biologic therapies can get you real and lasting joint pain relief.
Call QC Kinetics, 865-238-4799. That's 865-238-4799. 865-238-4799.
I remember when I was a little boy and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman, and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy, and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Well, not here at the Bed Store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the Bed Store, you can get well-tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today, or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store. Well, we'll even tuck you in.
All fact, no fluff. Honest, credible sports information from two guys that know the facts. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
Thank you for being with us on Josh and Swain. Championship weekend in the NFL is behind us. 2 weeks to go until the Super Bowl. We'll have a little more on that. More Tennessee basketball as well with Dalton Knecht again hitting 30-plus, 32 points in Tennessee's win against Vanderbilt on Saturday. Home game against South Carolina tomorrow, and then on the road against Kentucky coming up on Saturday. We invite you to join us as well, 865-656-9900 A week ago, Swain, we talked to Charles Power of On3. He is their director of scouting and rankings, so played a role in the update that's coming out today. They have their updated On 300, and one of the notable movers on the list would be Jordan Ross. He is a 5-star signee for Tennessee on the edge. He is a terrific athlete. That's putting it lightly, I would say, especially if you go check out a highlight of dunks you just shared online. And you'll hear Charles talk about that in a moment. But he is up to number 7 overall in the On 300 ranking. He is the top edge in their rankings for the 2024 class. Jordan Ross, the number 7 overall player in 2024.
You think Jordan Ross can thank James Pierce a little bit for that ranking?
Perhaps so.
Because Charles Power said that he wished he would have ranked James Pierce even higher.
Yeah, James Pierce was ranked number 11 overall in the country, their number 2 edge in the class, and I will still give them a ton of credit. They were
Heck yeah.
They were the most correct, and number 11 overall is really good. But Charles Power said, yeah, he may have still been ranked too low based on what he's done at Tennessee. So Jordan Ross ranked 4 spots higher in his respective 2024 class compared to James Pierce Jr. from 2 years ago. Power noting 6'4.5", 220. And I think I've even seen him listed a little bigger than that. 12.5 sacks, 23 tackles for loss as a senior, loving his athletic ability, strong combine marks. You'll hear in a moment about what he did 2 weeks ago now, coming up, in the Polynesian Bowl in that week leading up to it. Why don't we hear from Charles Power a week ago on Josh and Swain talking about Jordan Ross and the impact he can make at Tennessee?
We saw a bunch of these top pass rushers, over the past several weeks at these National All-Star games, and Jordan Ross was certainly a stock-up type. He was fantastic at Under Armour. I think probably, I don't know, several 5 stars there. He looked, as good as anybody in that group, and he had a outstanding showing at the Poly Bowl this past weekend. I think he was, from watching that game, he was the best player in the field. Just outstanding play speed, backside pursuit, really high effort level as well. Sometimes you see guys in these All-Star games going half speed. They're out there in Hawaii. I mean, for some of those guys, it's probably a glorified vacation. And he was just tracking down ball carriers, had several hits on the quarterbacks. I think he put Dylan Raiola on the ground 3 or 4 times, had a sack, in several plays behind the line of scrimmage. So he's looked fantastic. He's a guy who I think has continued to play better and better, had a very good senior year, productive, has put on good size. And man, I'll tell you what, he is killing it in basketball this year. Like some of his, dunks and all, like his dunk reel is going to be very impressive. Kind of whenever that comes out, wherever he's going to put out basketball eyes. I don't know if he will, but yeah, he's a big time athlete, twitchy guy. And I think, bringing him in behind a guy like James Pierce, and kind of what else they've done at that position, I think is like he is certainly capable of filling those shoes.
Charles Power of On 3, which moved Jordan Ross up into the top 10, number 7 in the 2024 class. We've seen those highlights from the basketball court. He is incredible out there and what he's able to do. We had a message in the text box. I know you saw on social media the question, wait, could this guy or anybody else play basketball at Tennessee?
No.
Not going to happen. It's just going to be football only.
0%.
The basketball success just kind of backs up their athletic ability as it translates to the next level.
Yeah, 100%. There's not going to be a player, as long as Rick Barnes is the coach, in my opinion, that's going to play football and basketball. Too hard. Too hard to do. You're using different muscles. Basketball is a skill sport where you got to handle the ball, like all the time. You got to shoot the ball all the time to be good at shooting. To be good at golf, you got to play it all the time. To be a good hitter in baseball, you got to hit. You can't just not play basketball while you're in football season and then come out and think you're going to be on the same level as everyone else.
Especially with the level Tennessee is right now.
Yeah, like if you at South Carolina and we saw Duke Ellington, not Duke Ellington, that's a magician, right? We saw Ellington.
Bruce, right?
Huh?
Bruce Ellington?
Bruce Ellington, yeah, there we go. We saw him play football, play basketball. He was really, really good, but neither program was really, really elite. So you can do that. North Carolina with Julius Peppers, and that's probably a bad example because he's a freak, and guys like him come around once a lifetime. But football at North Carolina wasn't that good. But when you have Tennessee football that's year-round and they're expected to chase championships, you got Tennessee basketball that's year-round and they're expected to chase championships. You got to be out there all the time. And we saw Malachi Wideman, who we saw his highlight film. And his highlight film was just as freakish as Jordan Ross.
Yeah, it made LeBron and D. Wade jump out of their seats, right?
Yeah. They were in attendance, and he got a dunk, and they reacted. So it's just too hard to do, man. I mean, it really is. And, I did it in high school, and it was hard in high school. Imagine trying to do it in college. It's damn near impossible, especially at Tennessee.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's happened. Charlie Ward, Ronald Curry. Did Nate Robinson play both at Washington? He did, right? Or did he just –
He played corner. He played in high school. He talked about how good of a corner he was. I thought he could have been a really good football player. I'm not sure if he played.
I thought he did at
Washington.
And then Tony Gonzalez at Cal. So it's happened. But also a lot of these examples are 25-plus years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to do it now, especially in a place like Tennessee where both programs are really, really, really good. It's hard to do it.
Yeah,
especially football and basketball. Like, you could do baseball, maybe another sport, but basketball is just it's hard. Like, Ronald Curry barely could dribble when he came out for basketball because he had gotten so big and swole from lifting for football, preparing his body for football. He just wasn't as agile as he was coming out of high school on the basketball court.
Yeah, Nate Robinson originally went to Washington on a football scholarship. His sophomore year is when he shifted his focus to basketball, which was a great call. Had an NBA career.
Yeah, he was a freak athlete. I mean, he won dunk contest at 5'9".
Mm-hmm.
So he would have been a great football player. You like corners who have a 40-inch vertical, even at 5'9". Now you don't like small corners, but they have a 40-plus inch vertical. You can roll with them.
Yeah, it tells you how special he was as an athlete that he could be 5'9" and make the decision. I think basketball is my better route here.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, you made the decision. Well, there are a lot of guards that are probably my size and bigger, but wide receiver makes a lot more sense. Robinson said, at 5'9", I'll try basketball, and he turned it into a 10-year run in the NBA.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
But
no,
the point is, it's really difficult. And back to Jordan Ross and the football side,
he's a freak.
Yeah, he's getting the next big-time athlete at that position. James Pierce is a projected All-American heading into his junior season. There are other guys that they have recruited on the edge that have high potential. But from a potential standpoint, Ross is right up there, according to this ranking from On3, as anybody, including James Pierce.
Yeah, don't be surprised here next year or two. Bruce Feldman puts Jordan Ross on his freak list.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has those skill sets for sure.
I don't think I can pull off the dunks he's doing on an 8-foot goal
now. I don't know, man. He's cuffing it.
He is cuffing it.
He's cuffing it and bringing it back behind his head with two hands and knocking
and
on
I
people.
Fully support the defenders who said, I'm getting out of the way.
Not in transition.
The transition look is a little tough to defend, but I'll still try to defend them on that one.
But that's the type of athlete you got to bring in here at Tennessee.
We'll tell you about another Tennessee signee on the move, a guy that will have a chance to play a role for Tennessee right away in the 2024 class. We'll get to that. We invite your calls and texts, 865-656-9900 for you to join us. We're halfway home, 90 minutes to go right here on Josh and Swain.
I'm Tennessee head football coach Josh Heupel. You get all your Ball Network programming on 99.1 The Sports Animal. 13 hours of live and local Tennessee coverage every weekday. When it comes to game day, the Animal is championship level in breaking down the action. Get your Tennessee football coverage where you get insight unlike any other. No one covers the Vols like 99.1, the sports animal.
The great thing about sports is it never stops. Here's another 60-second sports minute on the Sports Animal.
Super Bowl 58 is set between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers in Las Vegas on February 11th at 6:30. The Niners have opened up as a slight 1-point favorite in the matchup. Tennessee basketball remains at number 5 in the country in the latest AP Top 25 poll after their 75-62 win over Vanderbilt this past Saturday. The Vols return home to the Food City Center on Tuesday night at 6:30 to take on South Carolina. Tennessee baseball will begin the season ranked at number 8 in the country, according to Baseball America. First pitch for the Vols is just 18 days away against Texas Tech. College basketball tonight, number 12 Duke heads to Virginia to take on Virginia Tech at 7 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, number 4 Houston travels to Texas to take on the Longhorns. Hope everyone has a great rest of your Monday afternoon. I'm Riley Thomas.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Ted Russell Ford, where my family has purchased several vehicles over the last several years. 2 in the last 2 years. We did a trade-in each time. Each time, they helped us find exactly what we needed. Knoxville's number 1 Ford store, Ted Russell Ford, can help you at the Parkside Drive location and Kingston Pike. They also have the brand-new Ted Russell Lincoln that just opened next door to the Kingston Pike location of Ted Russell Ford. They have more than 250 new Fords for you to choose from right now. They have more than 175 pre-owned vehicles, so they can help find a vehicle that fits your lifestyle and your budget. They have brand-new 23 Ford Explorers and Ford Escapes with interest rates as low as 0.9% APR. They have 23 Ford F-150s, 1.9% for 72 months with blowout prices. They have more than 60 for you to choose from at Ted Russell Ford. They will help you find exactly what you need. If you need work trucks, however many, they can help you with what you're looking for. Stop by Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike, and you can always shop online. Begin at tedrussellford.net.
This has been a paid announcement.
Should all the acquaintance be forgot and dirty carpets too? Tyler Ivins, I can't carry a tune in a bucket, but I can tell you if you use my name, when you schedule at Zero Res, you can start 2024 off the right way with fresh, fluffy carpets thanks to our friends at Zero Res. You can pick up the telephone and you can give them a ring, 865-816-5250, and when you mention me from the Sports Animal, you're going to get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned and a hallway cleaned for free for just $109. Zero Res Knoxville.com.
Craving something delicious? Head to Subs and Such, your go-to for mouth-watering subs. But wait, there's more. Dive into their new salad bar, savor hot meals, and indulge in perfectly baked potatoes. Subs and Such, where every bite is an experience. Visit them in Alcoa today.
Hi, it's me, Tracy King at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Text your address to me at 505-7455, and you'll receive your home's highest cash offers in seconds. Text your address to me at 505-7455 and start packing.
I remember when I was a little boy, and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman, and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy, and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Well, not here at the Bed Store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the Bed Store, you can get well-tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today, or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store. Well, we'll even tuck you in.
A farm, a family, and a tradition of premium fresh sausage that's lasted almost a century. Using only the freshest ingredients and finest cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm. Quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Now available at your local retailers.
Today, we're on a quest for the ever-elusive local business. However, our search is difficult as big-name national companies overshadow their smaller competitors. If only these local businesses knew about Cumulus Boost. Cumulus Boost can increase their online presence in ways that go beyond basic SEO. Aha! A mom-and-pop shop victory. Get found by more customers with Cumulus Boost at cumulusboost.com. That's CUMULUS Boost.com.
This report is sponsored by Family Dollar.
Getting ready for the big game? Keep everyone cheering with the perfect lineup of game day essentials. Pick up brand favorite snacks and soft drinks at great everyday low prices. And save even more when you shop with smart coupons. Family Dollar, helping you do more.
We're continuing to see a mix of sun and clouds as we head throughout your Monday afternoon. It will feel a little bit cooler at times with a little bit of a breeze out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Our high temperatures are staying below average, though, as we're topping out right around 44 degrees, feeling more like the mid-30s. From the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jacob Durham.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by McKeon Law Group. East Tennessee, born and raised. If you're facing legal troubles, make the call to East Tennessee's local law firm, Jed McKeon and the McKeon Law Group. Call 294-8008 and attorney-knoxville.com.
The Budweiser Studios are recognized worldwide on the Sports Animal app and online at 991thesportsanimal.com.
This is Coach Josh Heupel. You're listening to Josh and Swain on 99.1, The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Another Tennessee signee to watch. Before that, Willie G in the text box.
Willie G.
Said, Swain, it'll be a cold day and you know where when I pull for the San Francisco 49ers. I can appreciate the aggressive nature of the Lions, but going for the field goal instead of going for it on fourth down may have changed the whole reflection of the game. I'm a very sad Lions fan today. It's a tough day for Lions fans. They were so close. They had a 24-7 lead in the NFC title game.
What are you waiting for? You waiting for me to give you some words of encouragement for Lion fans and be sympathetic?
Fan empathy, Swain.
I don't have that.
You don't have their back?
I do not.
Okay.
No, I do not. I do not. You rooting for the Chiefs in Super Bowl?
No.
Okay, then.
They've got rings.
Well, I was going to say the Lions have rings too, but they don't.
No, they don't.
But they're a division rival, man. I'm not rooting for a division rival.
Okay.
It's like having
NFC North pride is not on the line?
I don't have SEC pride. I don't have NFC North pride. I don't have division pride.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay.
Well, I was rooting for Cam Sutton, Jalen Reeves-Maybin. I do root for the Vols.
Yep.
I
Trey
just don't root
Smith
for the
and
team.
Juwan Jennings will both be in the Super Bowl.
Yep, a rematch.
Yep.
Last time, Trey Smith was able to walk away with the trophy. Maybe this year, Juwan Jennings can do that.
Yep. We were asked, is this 3 for 3 for Trey? 2 years ago, they lost in the AFC title game to the Bengals. So he went last year and won a ring. Trey Smith did.
Was he there when they lost to the Bucks?
No, that was his senior season at Tennessee.
Okay. So only one VFL come away with the trophy, but we are guaranteed to have at least one.
There you go. Former teammates at the University of Tennessee. Speaking of Jordan Ross's rise, it's not the only. Running back Peyton Lewis climbed from a ranking of 131 to 67. That is a big jump for the running back signee for Tennessee that will have a chance to help right away, because there was a question of Dylan Sampson, Cameron Seldon, and then who's number 3? Khalifa Keith could factor in. He was a freshman this past fall. Deshaun Bishop did not play, but Peyton Lewis is going to come in due to injury, to be clear on Deshaun Bishop. Peyton Lewis is going to come in, though, as a 4-star running back, according to the On3 ranking, a top 75 player in the country, and will compete to try to be a part of, let's call it a 3-man rotation at running back. He'll try to be one of those 3.
I'll be surprised if he's not number 3 when it's all said and done. I was a little uneasy about the running back position depth when you think about losing Jabari Small and Jalen Wright, and I feel like the coaching staff really confident that the running back group was coming back because of how they feel about the depth behind Dylan Sampson, Cam Selden, and Khalifa Keefe and Peyton Lewis, Bishop. Like they feel good about the group, and so that's why you haven't seen Tennessee go out and try to address the running back position in the portal.
So you like Lewis? You like what he might be able to do? We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I think it's. I mean, when you have running backs come in from high school, like all of them are good. Like all of them can run the football, can make guys miss, can break away. I mean, sometimes it's hard to tell the competition level, but we'll be able to see. Like I remember when Montero came in, Montero Hardesty, and like he played corner and stuff in high school, and didn't really know how good he was until we saw him on the football field. In 2 days, didn't know how good Arian was until we saw him on the football field. So we'll see Peyton Lewis on the field and determine if he's going to be a valuable and reliable third option at running back for Tennessee. Speaking of recruiting, Trey Johnson, new director of recruiting for Tennessee. And since the Missouri game, I've been pretty consistent on our efforts in recruiting having to be better and needing to be better. Doesn't mean that you don't acknowledge, congratulate, appreciate what we've done so far. You don't point out the good job that we just did in this year's class. You can do 2 things at once. 2 things can be true. You can acknowledge how good the class is, but also state that you have to go up another notch. It has to be better. And if you're Tennessee, you're not making this move unless you feel the same way, unless you understand you have to be better too. And Trey Johnson knows what it's supposed to look like. He, I feel like, had an opportunity other places, and he's already proven to be a commodity outside Tennessee and very valuable to Tennessee. And Tennessee did the right thing by making him the director of recruiting. So I'm expecting recruiting to improve under Trey Johnson. He's evolved through and through. Some of his ties and connections helped Tennessee be able to get some transfers from USC. And so all the players we've gotten from USC, they've been productive players for us. So he's already proven his value. We understand his love for Tennessee, and I hope he knocks it out of the park. I think he will be a whole lot better than what we've had in the past. Not trying to throw shade on anybody that worked before him, but I just think Trey Johnson is going to be really good for Tennessee.
I also don't know why anybody would have any issue with you saying, hey, what's been going on has been good. We need to be better. I'm sure Josh Heupel thought the same thing, that we need to continue to improve and go to a higher level in recruiting. Kirby Smart thinks that, and they're recruiting at number 1. So if Kirby Smart's going to think that, if Nick Saban's going to think that, everybody should think that.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would have an issue with that statement. No, I don't get that at all. But everyone knows what's at stake, what's out there for the taking, and the obstacles that are in the way with what's going on in college football. until new rules are put in place and guardrails are put in place, then you got to just deal with what it is. And you got to get the best recruiters possible to build relationships and identify talent. And you can't miss. Like, you just cannot miss during the evaluation process if you're Tennessee. So I've seen Trey Johnson around here and there. Glad that he's here. He's a Tennessee guy through and through, and I know he's going to give us all for Tennessee.
V. Harden perhaps taking an issue with you or me, maybe both of us. If you have a problem with the Chiefs, just own it. You're a hater. Go Chiefs.
Hater of the Chiefs?
Yeah, you are.
I'm not a hater of the Chiefs.
But?
Why would I be a hater of the Chiefs?
V. Harden, you know this.
I love watching Chiefs play offense.
Haters are going to hate. You just got to shake it off.
Don't do that.
Shake it off.
What makes you a hater? Like, what makes you a hater of the Chiefs? There has to be a joke. There's no way that's serious. Now, Lions, I don't want the Lions to win. I don't want the Vikings to win. I don't want the Packers to win.
Yeah, I'm not a hater. I'm jealous.
Yeah, I just don't want them to win.
Yep, it's strictly envy over here. We continue the conversation, 865-656-9900 if you'd like to be a part of it as we continue on Josh and Swain.
With your choice of select sandwich, nugs, fries, and a drink, Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag is your go-to. Your nugget wingman. Your hot and crispy fried co-pilot.
Just like us. We're like the bag boys.
What?
Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
For a deal you can count on, bet on Biggie and choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Bag boys.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Includes choice of JBC or crispy chicken sandwich with 4-piece nugs, junior fry, and small soft drink. Third-party delivery pricing may be higher.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
What's up? I'm tired of feeling so bloated.
That used to be me. Then I got this.
Align Bloating Relief plus food digestion. A probiotic, right?
Yeah, it works naturally with your gut to help soothe occasional bloating and gas. Plus, it has vitamin B12 to aid digestion by helping convert food to cellular energy. 2 benefits, 1 capsule.
Align Bloating Relief plus food digestion from the #1 doctor-recommended probiotic brand. Get $5 off at alignprobiotics.com.
Trees add beauty and value to our homes and lives, but when tree troubles strike, chopping them down might seem like the only answer. Well, enter Bartlett Tree Experts. With over 115 years of scientific tree care, Bartlett Certified Arborist craft a plan for you, covering pruning to soil care and treatments that shield your trees from diseases and insects. If removal's the only option, Bartlett's got your back on that too. Trust your tree care to the experts at Bartlett. Visit Bartlett.com. That's Bartlett.com.
Should all the acquaintance be forgot and dirty carpets too? Tyler Ivins, I can't carry a tune in a bucket, but I can tell you if you use my name, when you schedule at Zero Res, you can start 2024 off the right way with fresh, fluffy carpets thanks to our friends at Zero Res. You can pick up the telephone and you can give them a ring, 865-816-5250. And when you mention me from the Sports Animal, you're going to get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned and a hallway cleaned for free for just $109. ZeroResKnoxville.com.
Phoenix Conversions. You love your home truck, work truck, SUV. You want it tricked out, fixed up, VIP. You need it modified, personalized. To get it like you want, you gotta take it to the guys at Phoenix Conversions. Hands down, no contest. Phoenix Conversions, when it has to be the best.
If you're suffering and there's a safe, natural, easy-to-use solution to help make you feel better, wouldn't you at least want to try it? That's why millions of people use Navage Nasal Care to help relieve their symptoms of sinus congestion, allergies, snoring, and other nasal-related problems. I'm Martin Hoke, and I invented Navage to make cleaning your nose easy. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, helping flush out everything that makes you miserable. Nearly 4 million people use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier. People like Candace, a verified Navage user who writes, "This is the greatest invention ever made. I truly can't believe the difference and the relief it has made in my sinus problems. Thank you," unquote. Navage is the safe, drug-free solution you've been looking for. Available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Target, and Navage.com. Navage, Navage, clean nose, healthy life.
When it comes to weight loss, one size does not fit all. At Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, powered by Nutrimost, Dr. Terry Bragg provides the educational tools you need to manage your weight. No prepackaged foods and no counting points. Dr. Bragg uses a team approach, creating a personalized roadmap to a healthy lifestyle, including food plan, supplements, and support. Most participants lose 20 pounds in 40 days. For more information, go to BraggWeightLossAndWellness.com and start living your most healthy life.
This has been a paid announcement.
Your station for the Tennessee Volunteers. 99.1, The Sports Animal.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1, The Sports Animal.
Final segment of hour number 2. More than an hour to go. We're with you until 3 o'clock on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us, both on 99.1 The Sports Animal as well as AM 640 The Sports Monster, live every day in the Tri-Cities from 12 until 3. Also available anywhere you stream. It includes YouTube. Stop by the Sports Animal YouTube page. Subscribe when you go by. We'll monitor as the week goes along, Swain, what's happening at the Senior Bowl. Senior Bowl's coming up this weekend. Big fans of the event. Jim Nagy's been a friend of the program. We'll see if we can get him on again soon, as there will be some balls to watch. Jalen Wright is there, as it's the Senior Bowl, but underclassmen are now eligible for the first time to go compete. Joe Milton is there as well. Dane Brugler of The Athletic has his storylines to watch. One includes the underclassmen, and Jalen Wright is one of the top underclassmen to watch. Compared him to Jerome Ford, who played for the Browns this season, and said Wright is competing to be one of the first 5 running backs drafted. He's dangerous with the ball in his hands, but the focus this week will be on catching the ball and blocking drills. And complimented Jalen Wright's speed and contact balance.
If you listen to this program and you've heard Kevin Simon on here, Simon was high on Wright, compared him to Jahmyr Gibbs, and not completely comparing him to Gibbs as far as matching skill sets, but a guy that's explosive, that could climb up the charts, because you can't teach the speed. You can't teach the explosiveness. And Jalen Wright proved that several times against top-tier competition, especially that first play against Georgia. So he's going to put himself in a really, really, really good position. Just got to block well and test well, interview well, and Jalen Wright's going to make a lot of money for himself.
Yeah, close to 7.4 yards a carry.
It's ridiculous.
Crazy. And then Joe Milton is another one of the storylines, as you are probably not surprised to hear. Dane Brugler wrote in The Athletic, "I'm not a believer in Tennessee's Joe Milton finding consistency at the next level, but he has a truly special arm. There will be oohs and ahs during Senior Bowl practices when he shows off his effortless velocity and distance and RPMs. For a sixth-year player, Milton's shaky decision-making and ball placement remain concerns, but he has throws on every tape that gives scouts hope, and I bet the Senior Bowl is similar."
Yep. That's fair and accurate.
We'll find out how this week goes, but if I had to bet one way or the other, I bet this week will help Joe make money.
It can help him. It can hurt him. I mean, it really can. It just depends.
And by make money, I mean kind of secure himself in whatever tier teams think he can be in going in. So probably being a mid-round pick, that would be my guess for Joe. Maybe third, but fourth, fifth, realistic. But if he's that, he'll find himself a roster spot. He'll get a contract in the NFL, and we'll see what that creates for him. But securing a spot in the draft, I think he'll have a good chance to do that this week.
Yeah, if I'm Joe, I'm doing everything that Hendon did. And at the end of the day, like, you can't be Hendon. You are yourself. You have your own personality. But, man, if you can have that bubbly personality and show that you can pick up on the information really, really fast, you understand the concepts, you have a rapport with the receivers, I think you'll help yourself out a lot. But, man, sometimes you can get around a lot of other players who are really, really good, and not saying Joe will do this, but you can be a little standoffish and rub folks the wrong way. Again, not saying Joe was going to do this, but when you bring a collection of talent all together for an all-star game, sometimes that happens that way. So Joe just needs to make sure that he follows the blueprint laid out by Hendon, who helped himself out so much in last year's Senior Bowl and didn't even play.
Quarterbacks in the 5th round of last year's draft, just as a comparison, included Dorian Thompson-Robinson from UCLA, Clayton Tune, Sean Clifford.
Clayton Tune.
Jaron Hall, who ended up starting for the Vikings.
Yeah, I saw Joe as the 9th quarterback on the board. So I think best case scenario, he's a 4th, 5th round pick. I hope so.
Senior Bowl week is here. There's a lot happening in sports. We will cover it as the week goes along. We'll cover more Tennessee basketball. Dalton Knecht's explosion again, this time in Nashville against Vandy this past Saturday with 1 hour to go right here on Josh and Swain.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8695. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-8695. That's 800-575-8695. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Sick and tired of achy joints? Do you dread the idea of surgery? You need to call QC Kinetics today. This is Eric Ainge. And listen, the state of healthcare is always changing. The old ideas like steroids and surgery are no longer your only options. The regenerative medicine at QC Kinetics is transforming lives with innovative, non-surgical, drug-free treatments that deliver lasting results. Knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain. Don't let it keep you from living your best life. QC Kinetics, they're advanced, state-of-the-art treatments harness and direct your body's natural ability to restore and repair damaged joint tissue. This is a revolutionary approach that can get you long-term relief with no downtime. Make 2024 the year you reclaim your mobility, independence, walk, run, play without the danger and trauma of surgery or harmful drugs. Call QC Kinetics right now for a free consultation. 865-238-4799. 865-238-4799. That's 865-238-4799.
Do you have an anniversary or your wife's birthday approaching? Are you going to buy her a gift? I want you to stop and imagine how she'll react when she opens your gift. But before you buy anything, I want you to stop by TK Wheeler Jewelers and imagine how she'll react to your gift when it's diamonds from TK Wheeler Jewelers. Which reaction are you looking for? It'll be the best gift you've ever imagined. One woman, one diamond, one place to go. TK Wheeler Jewelers in Oak Ridge, next to Outback.
I remember when I was a little boy and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Well, not here at the bed store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the bed store, you can get well tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today, or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store. Well, we'll even tuck you in.
Since 1956, Standard Kitchen and Bath has been serving the East Tennessee area with professional kitchen and bath sales and design. Family owned and operated, Larry Finley and his son Scott offer custom and affordable cabinetry lines from quality brands like Soul Design Cabinetry. From remodeling to new construction, the professionals at Standard Kitchen and Bath can help you design any space. Call 694-0068, standardkitchen.com, or stop by the showroom, Kingston Pike, next to Grayson Hyundai. They're not just selling cabinets, but designs and ideas that will transform your kitchen or bath into something you'll love.
This is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, streaming worldwide on the Sports Animal app and website 991thesportsanimal.com. 99.1 The Sports Animal, the station where the Vols play.
This is Jim Rome with an Odyssey Sports Minute, sponsored by TaxSlayer. Start filing for free today at TaxSlayer.com. Lions fan, I hate to do it and I hate to say it, but you're not going to enjoy the show today. Either my show or anybody else's show. I mean, the show. Then again, you're not going to enjoy anything today, are you? You're not going to enjoy anything for a long time, are you? You may never enjoy anything ever again. I'm Jim Rome.
Getting your guaranteed maximum refund with TaxSlayer feels like saddling up and chasing down.
Look at that sweet moolah!
That big old cash cow.
Look at all that money!
File for free with TaxSlayer Simply Free and get your guaranteed maximum refund. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
With your choice of select sandwich, nugs, fries, and a drink, Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag is your go-to. Your nugget wingman. Your hot and crispy fry co-pilot.
Just like us. We're like the bag boys.
What?
Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
For a deal you can count on, bet on Biggie and choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Bag boys.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Includes choice of JVC or crispy chicken sandwich with 4-piece nugs, junior fry, and small soft drink. Third-party delivery pricing may be higher.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by McKeon Law Group. Some law firms specialize in one thing, but there's one here in East Tennessee that specializes in them all. Call Jed McKeon and the McKeon Law Group, 294-8008 and attorney-knoxville.com.
Hour number 3 of Josh and Swain is here. Thanks for being with us. 1 hour to go. Tyler and Will coming up at 3 o'clock on the Sports Animal. We're live for the next hour on the Sports Monster as well in the Tri-Cities. VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver Jason Swain is here. I'm Josh Ward. Jason Swain, a highly regarded hooper back in his day as well. Ross versus Jason Swain one-on-one. Who's winning that one? Jordan Ross versus Jason Swain.
I mean, he plays in the post, so if he takes me in the post, he's probably going to win that one.
You calling fouls? How's that going to work?
No, you don't call fouls, man.
Okay.
No, you don't call fouls. Nothing like that. But, I mean, he plays a different position than I played when I was in high school. I played the 2 and the 3. So, go Ross, man. Got cool dunks.
He does have some cool dunks.
3s count more than 2s, though.
Step back. Here it comes. Jordan Ross basketball highlights getting attention as he continues to get more talk as a football recruit up to the top 10, number 7 in the On 300 ranking update that came out today. Dalton Knecht one-on-one. I'll be honest, I'm taking him versus you and Minnie.
I'm taking Dalton Knecht versus everybody in college basketball.
Look at what he's doing. 32 for Tennessee against Vanderbilt. The Vols came back in the second half, and he got his shots where he wanted them. even if the defender was right there and the defender couldn't do anything about it. 5 straight games of 25-plus and another big road performance from Dalton Knecht. He's been at his best on the road, away from home. Did have the 39 against Florida at home, but went to Georgia, had to have it in the second half. He delivered. Went to North Carolina, 37, and would have scored more if he hadn't been injured.
He's like the Casey Clausen on the basketball court.
Maybe that's the route for our nickname
Iceman?
challenge.
I need to look at a picture of Dalton. I need to look at a picture of him.
Mr. Icy Hot because he's got ice in his veins, but he's hot shooting the basketball?
He's not Shaq. That's Mr. Icy Hot. Yeah, I don't have anything right now. Not yet.
White Mom is getting the talk. We wondered, is there anything we can do with his affection for Kevin Durant, what he's done as a basketball player? Initials are inverse, but I don't know that you're doing anything there. Logo-wise, maybe you could, but might run into a copyright. I don't know. So, I don't know. We're still working here. But you mentioned Easy Money Sniper?
Yeah, Kevin Durant.
Sniper?
Kevin Durant, Easy Money Sniper. That's his that's his nickname that he likes. And since Dalton Knecht is basically been doing the same thing, call him Easy Money Jr. How about we just call it Easy Money?
Man, it is when he gets the basketball right now.
Easy Money. He's unstoppable. He's turning the ball over less. Had one or two here there versus Vanderbilt, but if he's dropping 20-something points, 30-something points, and you're already up by 10 points, and he has a turnover as the shot clock is running out, I'm not going to be too harsh on him. I'm sure Rick Barnes wouldn't be either, but man, he is playing under control. The game looks like it's slowed down for him, and it's crazy because he's like picking and choosing his spots to just take over basketball games. He's going on the flurry. My daughter and I was watching the game, and at one point he had 12. Then a couple minutes later he had 25. It's the flurries that gives his team a chance to win it all, man, because last year there were times when Tennessee wouldn't score for 5-6 minutes. I mean, it was brutal to watch. Mm-hmm. Defensively, it's a thing of beauty to watch. But with him shooting the ball the way he's shooting it, getting to the rim, getting to the free throw line, which I think is going to be very important for this basketball team, you can't get into a game. And I hope when we play against South Carolina and Kentucky, we're not allowing those teams to get to the free throw line 10 or more times than us. Like, I don't want to see us have 10 less attempts than South Carolina and Kentucky. Then when we get there, we got to make them. We can't do what we did against Vanderbilt. But you take Dalton Knecht's ability to get to the rim, open up opportunities for others, and then Jordan Gainey getting out of his slump. He poured in 15 points against Alabama. He made some shots against Vanderbilt. I think he was 2 for 3 out from the three-point line. He's making shots. Santiago is making shots. That's a problem. And then you got, a Deuce doing what he's doing. Tennessee is playing the way you need them to play right now. They've consistently gotten better, but they haven't peaked. They haven't gotten to the point where you're like, oh, my God, the only place they can go from here in January is down. They still have room to improve and peak at the right time about a month from now.
Yep, and still a lot to be figured out this week. South Carolina and Kentucky will give legitimate tests to Tennessee. The Vols will be at home against South Carolina. At home, Tennessee's really good. On the road for anybody is tough. That would include South Carolina. And then going to Kentucky, we'll see. The Vols and Wildcats will play twice this season, but Tennessee's in a really good position where things are right now. The Vols are number 4 in KenPom. They're number 5 in the updated polls from today, so the Vols hold steady there. And on Friday, we talked to David Cobb of CBS Sports about the position Tennessee is in against the top competition in the SEC, and things have actually gotten a little bit better in the last 3 days than what David Cobb said here. But listen to what David Cobb of CBS Sports said about Tennessee versus its top competitors within the league.
It's looking really good for Tennessee right now. If you look at the resumes of the top four, I think most people would agree at the moment it is a 4-team race going alphabetically: Alabama, Auburn, Kentucky, Tennessee. Those feel like the four that have a chance to win the conference. And at the moment, what sets Tennessee apart from that group is the resume that Tennessee has put together. Because you flash back to that second win of the season at Wisconsin, that win is aging incredibly well, because in the moment, Wisconsin felt like a low to mid-tier Big Ten team. They are in first place in the Big Ten right now, ahead of even Purdue. And you go and look at the resumes of the other contenders for the SEC title, and there's nothing of that magnitude really when you combine the Wisconsin win and the Illinois win. I know Kentucky beat North Carolina, but that's all the Cats have. And then they've got a couple of bad losses now. So Tennessee's been the most consistent. Tennessee's losses have been understandable. And then Alabama and Auburn really don't have a lot of meat on the resume. The win over Auburn was Alabama's first win against a ranked team. And Auburn still doesn't have a quad one win. So we think these other teams are good, but we know Tennessee is good.
So Tennessee right now, way in advance, would be in a pretty comfortable 2-seed situation projected for the NCAA tournament. As far as trying to win the SEC, only Tennessee and Alabama have one loss. Auburn lost again on Saturday since that conversation with David Cobb. So Auburn has 2 losses. South Carolina, which Tennessee will host tomorrow, has 2 losses. And Kentucky has 2 losses. The Vols in Kentucky will play twice, starting with this upcoming weekend at Rupp. And Tennessee, of course, has the head-to-head win against Alabama with another game to go. Long way to go, but Tennessee is in the best position right now compared to the other teams, both from a conference standpoint and if you zoom out. Wisconsin's up to number 11 in the KenPom rankings. They won again on Friday night against Michigan State. So Wisconsin, that win for Tennessee on the road is a big-time quality win right now for Tennessee.
Yeah, and they play Purdue February the 4th. So, I mean, they'll have opportunity.
That's Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, they have opportunity to beat Purdue, and if they do that, and Tennessee handles business in these next 2 games, I mean, Tennessee could be second-rated team in the country. I mean, I think they will leapfrog whoever's number 3 right now. What's that, North Carolina?
Yes.
Yeah, so Tennessee could be right there. And you look at a tweet from Ben McKee, GoVols 247. I mean, Tennessee has been consistently in the top 25, and you go look at Tennessee in the top 10, they spent some significant time there too. And we've been number 1 as well under Rick Barnes. So 51 consecutive weeks where Tennessee has been ranked, and this is the 23rd time during that span that UT has been ranked inside of the top 10, according to Ben McKee, GoVols 247. So you beat South Carolina, you beat Kentucky, you have Wisconsin beat Purdue. Don't be surprised if Tennessee is sitting right there at number 2. And then, hey, if UConn loses, then, oh, boy, watch out.
Yeah, the top 5 is unchanged from a week ago. It's UConn, Purdue, North Carolina, Houston, and Tennessee. Houston plays Texas tonight. So
Houston, where's the game?
I think Houston is hosting.
Houston, be on your best behavior. No horns down.
Austin. It's in Austin.
Well, still, Houston, I know you're going to have a lot of fans there because it's not across the country. It may feel like, even though it's in Texas, but Houston fans, be on your best behavior. You don't want to hurt the feelings of the Texas fans by throwing down the horns downside. You don't want to do that.
Do you think BYU should be banned from the postseason this year after what they did this past
They
week
should be banned
with
for
the
being
students
soft.
wearing the horns down shirts?
They should be banned for being soft.
Oh, Texas should?
No, BYU.
Oh, for backing down?
Yeah, like, why are you making the students take off horns down shirt? It's not even profanity.
To be clear, I'm only talking about a one-year postseason ban.
For BYU?
For BYU, yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yep. I stand for sportsmanship.
That is soft and terrible.
I'm kidding.
That is soft and terrible.
The story there, BYU students had horns down shirts. It was spelled out across the row, and reportedly Texas didn't like it. BYU's coach apologized in the postgame press conference, said that's not what we're about, paraphrasing. Horns down.
Texas, you're going to be in for a rude awakening hitting that SEC. Like, every place you go in the SEC, you're going to get horns down. Except for Vanderbilt, probably. But everywhere else, you're getting it. Everywhere else. And I want to know which school from the SEC is going to discourage their students from doing it.
See, that's the thing, is the common reaction I see right now, and I understand it, is I don't know if you're going to be ready for the SEC.
I'm a little nervous it's going to be us.
I want to see, does every SEC school allow it to happen, or is there a school that's like BYU that says, hey, we don't want to see that, that is there to appease the new league member in Texas? I will also point out, in defense of, hey, Texas isn't ready for the SEC, they did go to Tuscaloosa and win this past year. So I don't know that I would say they're not ready for the SEC, but in terms of the sensitivity, I would say you better prepare for what the league is.
Yeah, like going to Tuscaloosa one game is different from every conference game being in the SEC, and every away game you getting
I get that.
that energy.
I get that.
Especially now that it's been highlighted and it's been made aware by everybody that they're sensitive to it.
Yeah,
like if you don't like something,
they're going to show up with better players than everybody, so that still will help. When people say they're not ready for the SEC, I don't know that I'm ready to go that far, knowing how good their players are.
Like, you don't let someone know that you don't like something. That means they're going to do it. They're going to keep doing it over and over, especially an opponent. Like, don't chant. We don't like that. Okay, we'll just do it more.
Yeah, I just I do think it would surprise people to know how sensitive coaches and schools can be in general to things they don't like. It's just that I think we find out about it more with horns down compared to other stuff. Most coaches, I would say, in football, I would talk about specifically, are pretty sensitive to a lot of stuff.
2022, man. And, we almost lost the game. But when the whole crowd, Nealon was doing the Gator Chomp, that was perfection. That was the best troll I've seen in a long time. And again, like, the game was a whole lot closer than it needed to be. But the whole stadium, 102,000 plus, Gator chomping, mocking the Gators.
Should that be outlawed?
No, it should be encouraged.
We'll come back on Josh and Swain. 865-656-9900. Nicknames are coming in for Dalton. I'll run a few of them by you when we come back. How about that?
Okay.
Dalton Knecht, the star for Tennessee right now. Another 30-plus performance on the road at Vanderbilt. Tennessee getting ready to host South Carolina tomorrow. We'll come back on Josh and Swain.
Fontainebleau Las Vegas is the newest luxury resort and casino on the Las Vegas Strip, and we want to send you there for the big game weekend. One winner will score a trip for two to Las Vegas, including airfare, a two-night stay at Fontainebleau Las Vegas, $150 credit to spend at one of its 36 restaurants and bars, and 2 tickets to the Fontainebleau Las Vegas big game viewing party at Blue Live Theater. Just listen weekdays for the national text keyword for your chance to win.
Contest rules at 991thesportsanimal.com.
Fellas, if you've been feeling tired, grumpy, you've noticed the lack of motivation and drive, maybe you've experienced some weight gain, maybe loss of muscle mass, know that these could be signs of low testosterone level. And the next thing to do is to find a solution, do something about it. At Low T Center, they can do that for you. They make it easy for you to get your levels checked. It's a simple blood test. With their on-site lab, your results will be back to you in about 25 minutes. Low T Center is not like your typical doctor's office. It's concierge medicine for men. Their physicians specialize in treating low testosterone and have been exclusively treating men for years with most health insurance accepted. And they have affordable and convenient treatment options, including physician-monitored, self-inject treatments that ship directly to your home each month. There's no need to drive to the center for those weekly visits. Right now at Low T Center, just $25 to get your T level tested. Make your health and quality of life a priority. Make it a great year. Go to the website, lowtcenter.com, to book your appointment online today. That's lowtcenter.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Wedby Insurance is Knoxville's premier auto owners insurance agency. Since 1972, the staff at Wedby has made it a point to provide personalized, prompt, and professional service. Whether you need personal or commercial coverage, Wedby Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance can provide you with a coverage that fits your needs and your budget. For your home, your life, your car, or your business, Wedby Insurance will be there for your family. Contact them at wedbyinsurance.com. That's WHEDBEE insurance.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8695. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-8695. That's 800-575-8695. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey, East Tennessee, it's Chad from Rusty Wallace Honda. We're kicking off the new year right. You'll save more than ever before in 2024. The price won't be the problem with deals like these. Rates as low as 0.9%. Huge selection of inventory, tons of local trades. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rusty's exclusive, no-charge, 200,000-mile warranty. Don't forget, the price won't be the problem at the intersection of selection. Rusty Wallace Honda, I-75 at Callahan Drive.
See dealer for details.
Wow, these bank fees are flat out ridiculous. And forget about trying to get a car or home loan. So, who do you do your banking with, Sharon?
Me? I don't.
You use a bank?
No.
So what do you, like, save your money under a mattress? Bury it in the backyard? Or maybe you borrow from some rich relative when you need a loan?
No, nothing like that. I do credit unioning.
Wait, what? Credit unioning? What the heck's that?
It's kind of like banking, but so much better. Especially if you use Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union.
Shopping for an auto loan? Shopping for a vehicle is easy the ATFCU way. Talk to Alcoa 10 before you shop so you can hit the lots with a same-day pre-approved loan. And you can get behind the wheel of that new or used car or truck. Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, the clear choice. Your less red tape banking alternative. Go to atfcu.com for details. Member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
No matter where you go, there we are. Stream us anywhere. 99.1 The Sports Animal on the app or website. Fair, honest sports conversation from two guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. 5 straight games of 25-plus points, 32 this past weekend for Dalton Knecht at Vanderbilt. Tennessee continues to lead the way in the SEC, top 5 team in the country in the polls, number 4 by KenPom, and Dalton Knecht getting midseason All-America attention. He's on the list when you see Player of the Year candidates with Zach Edey, a huge favorite at Purdue. We've talked nicknames, his teammates calling him White Mamba after the game. Kwame says D Smooth for Dalton Knecht. His game is pretty smooth out there. Chip says the bus driver. He's taking everybody to school. You want more than that?
Not from Chip.
Keep going.
Chip is on probation.
Austin asks, what about something around connection? Maybe go old school with way too long nicknames. Rocky Mountain Connection or the Colorado Connection?
Bus driver Chip.
You get it?
Unfortunately. I know Chip personally, which is why I'm giving him a hard time. So
I like it, Chip.
No, you don't.
Yeah, the problem there is that's just something you say. Hey, call on the bus driver. He's taking them to school. Doesn't really hold for one player. But I like it. Colorado Connection.
I mean,
not bad.
Not giving. Not. He at Tennessee now.
Uh-huh.
I want some Tennessee branding. We gave him this platform.
How about DK having his way? Burger King Connection. Give him an NIL deal.
There you go.
Deadeye Dalton.
Deadeye Dalton.
I like that one.
Man. I like that better than the bus driver. I like any of them except for the bus driver.
Yeah. Deadeye Dalton, DED, because he's killing his opponents out there on the court. Deadeye Dalton.
It's hard to come up with a nickname when you try as hard as we're trying.
Yeah.
It has to just come natural. We're trying too hard. It has to come natural. It'll come.
How about Roadhouse, a Dalton reference? Got the new Roadhouse coming out, which is ruffling a lot of feathers. A remake of the Patrick Swayze classic.
All right. It'll come.
If he were from Texas, maybe you could do the Texas Roadhouse, but Colorado.
You can't do that. You can't do Texas Roadhouse, dude.
Yeah. Call him the cinnamon butter because he's so smooth. At this point, it doesn't make any sense.
I might put you and Chip in timeout.
Rocky Mountain to Rocky Top.
That's too long. It's too long.
Milkman because he delivers.
All right. Better than bus driver.
I like Deadeye Dalton.
Deadeye Dalton.
Kinetic Energy.
Wipe my mud is.
We might just be going back. Dalton's name is Special K. Has been since that dunk against Michigan State. You were talking about the comparison to your former teammate, Casey Clausen. How good Casey was on the road. What was Casey called?
It's called the Iceman. But there's already an Iceman in basketball. It's George Gervin.
What about the Vanilla Iceman? That's from Michael.
Oh, boy.
How are we doing so far?
I need some leave.
This is a shorter segment, by the way. Are you glad that's the case?
I need like 500 milligrams of something.
Knecht guard him.
How
about this one? T-N-E-C-T. Knecht. We getting better or worse here?
Remember how you used to play the game?
Uh-huh.
Hot or cold? And you get like hotter. People say, "Oh, warm. You're getting warm." And get closer. Hot. As you get further away, cold. Sir, remember last week, 2 weeks ago, a snowstorm in Knoxville?
That's how cold we are right now.
It's feeling that way up in here. Might need a 2-hour delay to school tomorrow.
Jared in Chattanooga, perhaps redeeming the segment for everybody. Connector of the Gods.
You build it up too, man. You're part of the problem, Josh. That's the phrase everyone likes to use. You're part of the problem. Josh, you're part of the problem. Oh, Jared's redeeming himself here. Oh, here we go. He's building it up.
That didn't do it. Baby Bird.
I don't think Don want to be called a baby bird.
Probably not. Larry Bird being the reference.
Yeah.
Chad says the disconnect. He's disconnecting other teams. Hopes and dreams. All right, we're going to disconnect this segment from the next. We'll come back. I love all the nicknames coming in. Dr. K.
Oh, here's a good one. Here's a great one. Might be the best one yet. The bus driver.
I love all the texts that are coming in complimenting their own suggestions. Rocky Top Connect 3. That's perfect.
I got the best one yet. Let's call him Warm Milk because he's putting people to sleep. Goodness. Oh, boy. Connected will work for now.
All right, we got the best one to end on.
Yeah, Connect will work for now.
Simply D-Man. Or is apostrophe dumb man?
I hope he meant dumb man.
We're still looking for the answer. We'll come back. 30 minutes to go here on Josh and Swain.
D-Man.
Be sure to download the new Sports Animal app from iTunes or Google Play Store. It's never been easier to follow our podcasts. The upgraded Sports Animal app is powered by Big Kahuna Wings, the wings that changed it all. The great thing about sports is it never stops. Here's another 60-second sports minute on the Sports Animal.
Super Bowl 58 is officially set between the Kansas City Chiefs and the 49ers on February 11th at 6:30 in Las Vegas. The Niners have opened up as a slight 1-point favorite in the matchup. Tennessee basketball remains at number 5 in the country in the latest AP Top 25 poll after their 75-62 win over Vanderbilt this past Saturday. Tennessee returns home to the Food City Center on Tuesday versus South Carolina. Tip-off is at 6:30. Tennessee baseball will begin the season ranked at number 8 in the country according to Baseball America. First pitch is just 18 days away versus Texas Tech. In college basketball tonight, number 12 Duke takes on Virginia Tech at 7 o'clock. And at 9 o'clock, number 4 Houston travels to Texas to take on the Longhorns at 9 o'clock. Have a great rest of your Monday afternoon. I'm Riley Thomas.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bragg with Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness. Our weight loss program uses cutting-edge modern-day science while utilizing over 40 years of research to determine a personalized blueprint for your weight loss. We are proud to be Strong Science certified. The Strong Science certification validates the guarantee that you will safely experience significant weight loss in 40 days and you'll sustain it. Let us guide you on a journey to a healthier you. Call 865-444-2189 or visit braggweightlossandwellness.com.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Cox. We had a great friend go to Dr. Bragg, and he was having great success. So I told my husband, I said, I'm going to go see Dr. Bragg, not knowing what he would think. And he was like, I want to do it. So we went for the appointment. From there, we had great success. And between the two of us, we've lost over 120 pounds.
Well, he's very knowledgeable. He will text you, reassure you. He tells you what to do. It's not like, well, we don't know what to do with this. He has an answer.
I remember when I was a little boy, and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman, and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy, and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Well, not here at the Bed Store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the Bed Store, you can get well-tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today, or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store, well, we'll even tuck you in.
Got a small business that no one's heard of except your grandma? Time for a boost. From Cumulus Boost, the affordable way to boost local search engine optimization and help manage reviews. Cumulus Boost helps local businesses improve their online presence so they're not buried by bigger companies in local searches. Get found, get on the map, and get a boost with Cumulus Boost at cumulusboost.com. That's CUMULUS boost.com.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gate. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, they bring it to life. Offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, wood fences. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
It's time to transform your old, outdated kitchen into the dream space you and your family want. Kitchen Sales can make those dreams a reality. Kitchen Sales carries the largest selection of fine kitchen and bathroom cabinetry that ranges from a more affordable line all the way up to a fully custom line. See the selection for yourself at one of their 2 amazing showrooms, Hoyt Avenue, just off Cherry Street, and in the Town and Country Circle near Best Buy. For more information, go to kitchensales.net.
Kitchen Sales, cabinets and countertops, we are the place to shop. Come on down.
When you're preparing for your presentation, what you say matters. Your delivery matters. The quality matters. Your image matters. So trust Image Matters, Knoxville's most respected office technology dealer, to create the image you want. Image Matters is locally owned and operated, offering total document output solutions to fit both your needs and budget. From multifunction printers to production printing, backed by customer service that's second to none. To learn how Image Matters can help you, visit imagemattersinc.com or call 865-212-3600. Technology you need, people you trust.
This report is sponsored by Family Dollar.
Getting ready for the big game? Keep everyone cheering with the perfect lineup of game day essentials. Pick up brand favorite snacks and soft drinks at great everyday low prices. And save even more when you shop with Smart Coupons. Family Dollar, helping you do more.
We're tracking a mixture of sun and clouds as we head throughout your Monday. High temperatures staying below average as we'll only top off right around 44 degrees. There will be a light breeze out of the northwest that will make it feel cooler at times. So make sure to keep that heavier jacket and the coat with you as you're stepping out the door. From the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jacob Durham.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by McKeon Law Group. Life's troubles aren't always fun, but there's a law group in town who will help you get them done. Call Jed McKeon and the McKeon Law Group, 294-8008 and attorney-knoxville.com.
The hottest sports stories of the day broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Thanks for all the nickname suggestions coming in. We're going to do a power poll at the end of the show, which we do each day. Often on Mondays, we have our top winners, top losers. We're going to do top basketball nicknames. A lot of good ones out there, a lot of them with great history behind them. Professor K, what do you think there? Inverse KD. Call Dalton Wi-Fi. Because he has such great range? Is that the reason? That's not bad.
There's a thought here by my man Rusty on Twitter who says, the greats don't need a nickname. And you know them by one name. He's just Dalton. I think there's some greats with some pretty great nicknames, too.
Yeah, almost every one of the greatest greats, I think, has a nickname. So, don't need them, I'm sure, but they often end up with one.
They do.
Yep. Multiple white chocolate. Jason Williams was that.
Jason Williams is white chocolate.
But unfortunately, it's been a while since he played. Can you have the next generation white chocolate?
No. Okay. That's his. That's his name. Can't take his name just because he ain't using it.
Orange Connection. The Jeweler, because every win begins with K. Not sure that's going to stick, but that's funny.
It's long, man. My goodness. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm telling you, it'll come.
Yeah. Yeah. White Mamba has been the working title from his teammates, I believe, is where a lot of that is coming.
When he gets that look in his eyes and he goes on those runs and he can score from any point on the court, I get it. Like, I get why his teammates call him that.
Yeah, he has a really humble personality, but Dalton on the floor, he has that look, and he will let you know, likes to let you know when a three goes in. And if they can't guard him, he's going to tell you that too.
And then he got the thinking emoji rolling. During Vanderbilt game, it looked like he was throwing up the VU, but the VU hand sign, but let people know he made a three. But it looked like a thinking emoji. Like, he looked like the thinking emoji when he was doing that. So he's had a couple different three-point celebrations.
How about a nickname, the emoticon?
Josh, you're not making this segment any better either.
No, I'm not. I will admit it at that point. Often I can lead us to fall short. Right now, though, as we'll continue the conversation, and you can send us your suggestions as well, 865-656-9900, talking Dalton Knecht nickname ideas. We hand out today's Attaboy. We hand out Attaboys and Attagirls every day, thanks to Native Design and Hardscape. And the Detroit Lions went down last night in the NFC title game to the 49ers. That means the end of Teddy Bridgewater's NFL career. And what a career it was when you consider what he had to overcome as well. So he was a terrific quarterback at Louisville. He was a first-round draft pick of the Minnesota Vikings. He looked like he was on path to be their guy. And then he suffered a devastating injury. And it took an incredible amount of work to try to come back and just play in the NFL. And not only did he come back and play, but he came back and played for more than half a decade after that. And he bounced around to different teams in the league. But every time he landed somewhere, a big reason that Teddy Bridgewater was signed was because of how well respected he is, what kind of veteran leadership he could bring to a team. And if they needed somebody, they could count on him, whether it was a backup role or in occasional spots taking over as the starter. But he started out with the Minnesota Vikings, went to the New York Jets, played for the Saints, Panthers, Broncos, Dolphins, and then just finished up with the Detroit Lions. So today's Attaboy, which we hand out each and every day thanks to Native Design and Hardscape, goes to Teddy Bridgewater, who announced a few weeks ago, but his career comes to an end, assuming he sticks with this decision last night with the Lions' loss. So a really good NFL career, especially considering the obstacle, the injury that he had to overcome just to be able to return to the game.
Yeah, he just carried himself the way that you want an athlete to carry themselves. He was labeled as a quarterback with small hands, and so he wore the gloves. But, man, he was great at Louisville and played more years in the NFL than probably the experts thought he would play. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a coach, if he's doing something impactful in the sport.
My understanding is his plan is to go coach high school football.
Yeah, that's probably a good move. I don't know if he's going to do it in Florida, where he's from, or if he's going to do it, in Kentucky, Louisville area. I want to say I'm pretty sure he's from Florida.
He is.
Yeah. So I'm glad he's going to high school. Stay away from college, man. You ain't got time for that.
He might have decided the same.
He got no time for that. I like NFL guys going to high school because they have so much to offer, so much knowledge they can give the high school kids. The college kids, they got knowledge, man. They're getting it from so many different coaches that are on staff. The high schools are what need NFL guys like Kevin Burnett, former Tennessee linebacker, played the Cowboys and the Raiders, Dolphins. He's coaching high school ball. Jason Witten's coaching high school ball. Won a state championship in Texas. Like that's what's really cool. Phillip Rivers coaching high school balls. I like that the NFL players are going straight down to high school and skipping college.
Yep. So an attaboy to Teddy Bridgewater on a great career in the NFL, what he overcame to succeed the way that he did, and now what he will get ready to pass along to the next generation of football players. We hand out attaboys and attagirls every day thanks to Native Design and Hardscape. They can help you create or change whatever you're looking to change or build at your home, with your business outdoor space. You can go to the website nativetn.com, schedule a consultation today to see how they can help you. It's a great team, great company led by Jacob Dunaway. They want to help you build what you're looking to build. Call Native Design and Hardscape at 865-310-3256. Knoxville's premier landscaping and hardscape designer, Native Design and Hardscape. Final Dalton Knecht nickname suggestions for today, Tennessee, South Carolina. Tomorrow, we'll have our final segment coming up. Power poll with the best basketball nicknames of all time. Final thoughts coming up right here on Josh and Swain.
Should all the acquaintance be forgot and dirty carpets too? Tyler Ivins, I can't carry a tune in a bucket, but I can tell you if you use my name, when you schedule at Zero Res, you can start 2024 off the right way with fresh, fluffy carpets thanks to our friends at Zero Res. You can pick up the telephone and you can give them a ring, 865-816-5250, and when you mention me from the Sports Animal, you're going to get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned and a hallway cleaned for free for just $109. ZeroResKnoxville.com.
For the love of Tennessee at dawn. For the love of the fight. For the love of having nowhere else you'd rather be. For the love of Tennessee. Travel safe. Brought to you by the Tennessee Department of Tourist Development, the Tennessee Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance, making it easy to save money. When you bundle your auto policy with home, condo, or renters, you'll earn a multi-policy discount. Easy to bundle, easy to save. Visit Progressive.com.
I remember when I was a little boy and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman, and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Well, not here at the Bed Store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the Bed Store, you can get well tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today, or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store. Well, we'll even tuck you in.
I'm David Brewster, owner of Aqua Clear Water Systems. The next time you're hauling heavy bottles of water, think, why am I doing this? With an award-winning Connecticut water system from Aqua Clear, I could make my own clean, fresh water. Better than bottled. Give us a call at 865-694-1725 or find us on the web at aquaclearws.com.
Aqua Clear, we'll change your water. It'll change your life.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gates. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, and they'll bring it to life, offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, and wood fencing. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
You run a great local business. Unfortunately, it's buried on page 15 when people search for your service online. Thankfully, there's Cumulus Boost. Cumulus Boost helps your business increase your online presence. Don't get overshadowed by large corporations when your neighbors need your business the most. You work too hard to go unnoticed. Get a boost with Cumulus Boost today at cumulusboost.com. That's CUMULUS boost.com.
Johnson, our CFO needs some info for the IPO ASAP.
No problem, boss. Just search the web. Cumulus Digital has helped our SEO big time.
Speak English, Johnson.
Search engine optimization.
SEO, huh? That's A-OK.
CumulusDigital.com. 99.1 The Sports Animal is always as close as your phone. Download our Sports Animal app, and we're there 24/7.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Final segment of Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for all the suggestions. Man, we've had a ton come in. Special K, Sliced K, Dalton Gang on the phone lines to Riley. Riley, appreciate you producing for us today. About lightning. It's also pointed out if we're reusing nicknames, Brian Scalabrine was called the White Mamba.
That was not authorized.
The Big Orange Changer. He's dropping a dime and picking up 25. I love that one.
Matt Bonner, former Florida player, was called the Red Mamba.
Uh-huh.
For whatever that's worth.
Decon. NyQuil. Lights out, baby.
Lights out. Hey, Sean Merriam, his nickname was Lights Out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Dalton Dagger. Just the Dagger? What do you think about that one?
Just the Dagger.
The Dagger's not bad.
Ain't that bad.
Yep.
Ain't that bad. Not that bad at all.
Let's see. Secret text line.
Just like Steph Curry's the greatest shooter ever,
X.
and he doesn't have a nickname. Oh, yeah, he does. Chef Curry.
Chef Curry, and he's a part of the Splash Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Chef Curry. Chef Curry's his nickname. Never mind.
Yeah, one of my favorite things, so all the pro reference sites, basketball, baseball, pro football, they have great statistical information, but they keep up with nicknames. So Chef Curry is his main nickname, but he's also been given Threesis, the Human Torch. This was probably back in his Davidson days. Babyface Assassin.
Dalton has a baby face, kind of. Not really. Dalton is not a spring chicken out there. He's not young. It'll come, man. His teammates call him White Mamba. They can call him that.
I don't know if anybody has this nickname. I would think somebody out there does. The ATM, because he always delivers money. He and Burt could team up with something there.
Yeah. I mean, he is literally a bucket.
Mm-hmm. DKO. What do you think about that? Knocking out the opponents? That's not bad.
Okay.
DKO.
All right. Okay. Now we're warming up now.
We're like Dalton in the second half.
Now we're warming up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're warming up now.
DKO's not bad.
Who said that one? That was good.
Yeah. Send the name with that one.
Yeah, that was good. Oh, no name?
That was a no-name text.
Oh, we taking credit for that, baby.
Josh and Swain came up with it.
Yep. No proof. No proof. You didn't put your name on your paper. That's the first thing you got to do is put your name on your paper if you want credit. DKO. Ah, that's pretty good. Okay. We're getting somewhere. All it takes is a little time, a little communication, teamwork makes the dream work. We're getting there.
Good interaction today. We appreciate it. Appreciate the help. Appreciate the support. Some more helpful than others, but we appreciate the support.
Poor Chip Payne. Poor Chip. I got 4 right here, man, for the power poll.
I'm excited.
I got a bunch of them.
I have more honorable mention than top 5s. So let's hit it. The power poll, top nicknames in basketball history. There are a lot of good ones out there. Swain, you want to lead us off with your top basketball nicknames? You want me to go first?
Since you want to bend all the rules, I'll bend them
top
too.
5.
Oh, no, I'm bending them too. I got 4 for number 5. A 4-way tie.
Oh, stop it. Okay.
How about that? I got the glove, Gary Payton. Great defensive player, on-ball defender. That's more like Zakai Ziegler, honestly.
He made my list too. I thought
the mailman.
Still in there.
The Rain Man, Sean Kemp. And the Truth, Paul Pierce. Pretty cool nickname. Yeah. Number 4, The Answer, Allen Iverson. Number 3, Black Mama, Kobe Bryant. Number 2, Iceman, George Gervin. And then number 1, come on, man, Magic Johnson. It's Magic.
It became his name.
Like, it's Magic. It's like Prince. It's one word, you know who it is.
Yep.
And, again, it's magic. You can't beat that.
Credit to Mark for the DKO.
Oh, good job, Mark.
Yep. On the mark on that one, I think, maybe. So my honorable mentions include Iceman, The Answer, Skywalker, Kenny Walker. Don't give me that look. And then Pistol Pete Maravich. Pistol Pete. Those are all honorable mentions. Number 5, The Glove for Gary Payton. You remember when Jamie Foxx, after the Lakers' failure of a season, he said, editing here, that thing had a hole in it last year, huh? Gary didn't look like he approved of that one. Number 4, this is a personal preference. The Round Mound of Rebound for Charles Barkley.
That's a good one.
Number 3, Dr. J, Julius Erving. Number 2, Magic for Magic Johnson. Number 1, it made him a billionaire, Air Jordan. Come on now. Air Jordan became a shoe, the most iconic brand in athletics.
Yeah, Iceman.
He became a billionaire.
Iceman is an honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Okay.
But personal preference. I like the Round Mound of Rebound.
Oh,
Iceman kind of got a bump.
It's great. It is great. You saw Charles Barkley standing next to Luka, who is 6'7", and Charles looks like a kid standing next to Luka, which means Charles is probably like 6'4".
Yep.
Which means he was that much more impressive, having that nickname and being able to rebound and dominate the paint the way he was able to during his playing days at 6'4". Elite athletic ability, elite jumping ability from Charles Barkley back in his day.
Another suggestion for the Milkman. He's bringing it home in the text box.
I don't know if Dalton's going to roll with that one.
Yeah, I don't know what our best was, but DKO kind of stands out. The dagger was good, but I do like DKO.
Yeah.
We don't have to have it in by 3 o'clock. We'll continue to workshop.
As long as we have it for, we kind of need it for this weekend. Tennessee playing Kentucky.
Yeah.
You need it for the big games for sure.
Yeah. We need to go. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 right here on Josh and Swain.
There's a beauty in your future, I can see it up ahead. It's the very same model you've been seeing in your head. Ted Russell Nissan, we got it going on.
Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan.